We're glad you're with us. Van Goodall, a Hall of Famer in anybody's book, our network board operator today. And Pat, quick turnaround for the Bears, quite obviously. Big win on Friday night over Alcorn State. Turn around 2 days later and play Southern to get another game in before the Christmas break.
Yeah, 2 games in 3 days. And, John, it seems like the pre-conference schedule anyway has been that. It's been a flurry of activity. You can go to Las Vegas, play 3 games in 3 days at a high level. Then you take a Thanksgiving break. There was a 10-day lull between Tarleton and the next game. Maybe it was Las Vegas. So I think that's what we're looking at now. But Coach Drew was saying if you can get 2 games in 3 days, gives the guys a little extra time at Christmas, and they'll need it because when they come back, it is a new ball game.
Yeah. So the Southern Jaguars tonight, before we look at them, let's go back to Friday night, that impressive win over Alcorn State, 113-56. Bears shot just under 65% in the win. Did a lot of good things in that win, didn't they?
They did, and they just continue to put a roster on the floor. I mean, it's 7 guys and no more than that. I mean, the rotation. So they're tweaking that now. Typically by this time of year, coaches want to know who the top 8 or 9 is. And with Baylor, it's 7, and it's a clear 7. But they're starting to, I think, kind of figure out offensively. Well, they're well beyond figuring out what their game is, how they score offensively. Still work to do on the defensive end, but the next 10 days or so, hopefully they'll take a big step towards that. And I think that is the growing edge between now and the start of conference. They got to start defending people.
I was going to ask you, what are your thoughts about where the defense is now? Still work to be done. I think we all agree on that. But a good showing the other night against Alcorn State. Baylor's going to play a lot tougher teams than them. But where do you feel like the defense is?
Well, again, you have to just look at the stats. And right now, Baylor number 12 in the country in offensive efficiency. Last time I looked, they were 93 in defensive efficiency at the start of the week. And that game the other night will skew that number a little bit. But there's just work to do. You look around the Big 12, though, John, everybody's scoring. But it's got to be more than I'm just going to outscore the opponent in the Big 12, because that's just not really going to happen. What you have to do is get key stops and figure out how you get those stops at critical moments of the game. And I still think this team is a little bit away from that, but we'll learn and we'll know for sure here in a couple of weeks.
Tell you what, one thing we do know is for now, it's a 7-man rotation for the Bears. You got the 5 starters, you got Caden Powell, you got Isaac Williams coming off the bench. That's pretty much it for Baylor for the foreseeable future.
That's right, and hopefully, I know there's some work being done behind the scenes to bring an international player. Don't know where that stands, really don't even comment on that much, but certainly 7-man rotation is good. It's nice to know who those 7 guys are. You need more than that. And I think this team in particular, on the defensive side, needs length and needs more rim protection. Caden Powell has been great, but when he leaves the floor, this team could get pretty small.
I think you did just comment on that.
I think I did.
Can we quote you on that?
Let's not go any deeper, maybe is what I'm trying to say.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. Caden Powell, incidentally, 16 rebounds the other night, a career high. Couldn't ask for much more for him off the bench.
He's been great. I mean, I think both Powell and Isaac Williams have exceeded expectations. I mean, I think Powell was viewed as a guy that would come in and provide really quality minutes, but not be the kind of heavy producer that he's been. So it's been a pleasant surprise, and we'll see more of that from him. But I do think, too, with Isaac Williams coming in, there was some talk, John, about maybe him even redshirting this year.
Right.
He has been off the charts good.
All right, what about Southern, Pat? What do we know about them from the SWAC, second straight SWAC school? They are 4-7 coming in. I'll tell you this, first thing Coach Drew says, and we'll hear it from him later, is they took Washington to overtime.
Yep.
And at Washington, a team Baylor beat here.
Yeah, on the road.
That's right.
That's right, in Seattle. So this is a team that, when you're playing a team like Southern, like Alcorn, whoever it is, you look at their stats and you figure out what they do really well. It's not necessarily an apples-to-apples comparison quite yet, but this team turns you over. I mean, they want to get the ball in transition and run with it. Right now, they are forcing 20 turnovers a game against their opponents, so they want to pressure. They'll do a lot of that because they need for this to be a 94-foot game. Got a couple of guys that can really play. One of them, we'll talk a little bit more, Jacobs, will probably come off the bench today. But this team a year ago won 20 games, They won the SWAC regular season. They faltered in the tournament, but this is a team that knows how to win. They were 15-3 a year ago in that league, so they've got a championship mentality. And this is a team that's going to be really dangerous today. If they start making some threes and force turnovers, they're going to have a real chance.
All right, for those of you that are just now leaving church and maybe headed this way, and you think, why would Baylor schedule a game at noon on a Sunday? Well, the answer is television.
Yes.
And this game nationally broadcast on TNT today, so it's a big platform for the Bears against Southern. But when TNT, a new partner, relatively new partner, football and basketball with the Big 12, when they ask you to play at noon on Sunday, December 21st, that's when the game happens.
You know, I don't know what the time range would be where Baylor would say no. They could say 7 a.m. on Sunday.
Maybe.
Okay, let's do it. Let's tee it up. But it's great. I mean, Coach Drew, when he got here, John said, we are going to be on TV. We're going to create a national presence. We're going to have a brand across the country. Now, winning helps an awful lot in that regard, but being on TV, getting that kind of national exposure really helps. And I think more times than not, when the Bears have been on TV nationally, they've been able to produce.
All right, so it's Brian Anderson, it is Greg Anthony, it is Jared Greenberg and the TNT crew that is here doing the game today. We don't want to lose you as a listener, but that is, in a nutshell, the reason we're playing at noon on a Sunday. Take a break, back with more in just a moment. We will visit with Cam Carr, Baylor's leading scorer on the season. We'll do that when we come back on the Conecuh Sausage Countdown to Tip-Off. Conecuh Sausage, made from the finest cuts of pork, their patented blend of seasonings, and smoked over a pure hickory fire for that true hickory smoked Southern flavor. Conecuh Sausage is always great on the grill and perfect for tailgating. Pick up a pack and join your family's favorite recipes at any meal of the day. Conecuh Sausage, a game day tradition and the official smoked sausage of the Baylor Bears. Visit with Cam Carr when we come back live from inside Foster Pavilion here on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year.
All right, I got Mr. Carr ready to go.
Dr. Leanne Green, alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff, receive trustworthy insights on
Okay.
enjoy
And do you want the coach after break number 2?
experienced optic.
Okay.
Go. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe,
All right, duly noted.
quality of life. Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics.
Are you tired of slow internet? Are data caps and throttling making it impossible to stream your favorite shows and movies? If so, it sounds like it's time to switch to Nextlink Internet. With Nextlink, there are no data caps and no throttling, just super fast internet speeds, up to 1 gig over wireless in some areas. Plus, Nextlink is an official partner of Baylor Athletics. So don't wait another minute. Give Nextlink a call or go online to nextlinkinternet.com to see what special offers are available to you. Blazing fast internet is just a click or phone call away. Sick 'em, Bears!
TFNB Your Bank for Life is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texas are making TFNB their bank for life. Sign up for our Edge checking and savings accounts to earn interest or cash back. With 5 convenient locations and an award-winning mobile app, banking has never been easier. TFNB Your Bank for Life. DSC.
Bluebonnet Health Services has been caring for Central Texans since 2004. Bluebonnet is locally owned and operated, which allows them the most interaction with patients each and every day, promoting compassionate care and integrity. They provide hands-on attention to their patients through a staff with years of experience. Bluebonnet Health Services provides home health care, supportive care, and hospice. Remember, it's your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet Health Services.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Southern coming up top of the hour. Pat had a chance to visit with Cameron Carr, Baylor's leading scorer on the season. He's at 21.7 points per game. The transfer from Tennessee, that's fourth best in the Big 12 Conference. He's been really good. He's been really consistent as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, and he's doing a lot of things besides just scoring. He's getting almost 6 rebounds a ball game, shooting it well, 44% from a three-point line. And what makes him so dangerous, he's a 3-level scorer. He can make threes, obviously, got a great mid-range game. And when you give him any direct line to the basket, it's a highlight reel kind of play that you need to get ready for.
How about his block shots? He leads the team in block shots.
Yeah, had 4 against Norfolk State.
Yeah.
Had 2 back-to-back against Alcorn the other night. So he's so quick off the floor, makes such an impact. And he does it at 6'6". They list him at 6'5", maybe about 185. So Coach Melton's going to pack some weight on him. But right now, John, he has been one of the best guards in the country.
Visited with Cameron Carr. First question asked him was, how about playing 2 games in 3 days? How tough is that?
Man, honestly, it's a blessing. Not everybody gets to turn around and play, let alone wake up in the morning. So
Sometimes you got to punch it twice to get it to start.
it's exciting. So
The game on Friday,
punch it real good.
as everything seemed like it was clicking. Did you feel that way?
yeah, no, it definitely was. There's a lot of things we can take away from it, but of course, got to take care of the positives, enjoy the wins, and so of course we're going to do that. But of course, we still have things to work on. So.
Yeah. Do you think, I know defense has been a real key for you guys in practice. Do you think you guys improved defensively in that game?
Oh, we're definitely getting better in areas. Of course, there's lapses that we still have to figure out, but we'll get to it, and we know what it is, and it's just being attentive to detail in the situation, especially down multiple possession stretches when we're tired, just still trying to be alert and onto knowing what we're doing. So,
You guys, you really put on a show in the win over Alcorn State on Friday.
yeah, no, it was fun. Got to get a lot of transition dunks. Caden had a bunch of rebounds. I think he had 16 total rebounds, which is great. I told him keep rebounding. He asked me, he was like, "You can help me get my career high?" I was like, "Yeah, go get it." So that was fun to see everybody happy and making shots and just being like a joy to be out there and play.
Yeah. And sharing the ball, I mean, everybody contributed. Everybody got to play. It was just one of those feel-good games, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, 100%. It's just another game to enjoy, another opportunity. So
Good. This game today against Southern, and this one and one more, and then Big 12 play is here. I mean, these are really important opportunities for you.
yeah, no, it definitely is. I'm excited to go into conference play, but of course got to take care of what's in front of us, so just focused on Southern.
Good. Have you heard Coach Drew say, has he said to you guys yet, it can be a Christmas or it can be a Merry Christmas, and it all depends on how you do in this game to win. I mean, to make it a Merry Christmas, you have to win. Has he said that to you?
Yeah, no, he did. He's
10 seconds.
Christmas game before, so I'm not going to let him down. I'm going to make sure we'll all make sure he comes out with a win this time.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. Hope that happens. We appreciate the visit.
Thank you so much. Glad to be here.
Planning a new or used vehicle purchase? Drive the lane with First Central Credit Union's easy online.
Thank you, Dr. Morris.
First Central's full court press of quick local loan processing, your best rate and flexible terms. Apply online. You'll score at www.firstcentralcu.com. We're your team.
Yeah, TNT's already on with the pregame.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
Kids can now join the Baylor Cub Club, the official kids club of Baylor Athletics, presented by Green Eye Associates. Fans 12 and under can register for the low cost of $25 and gain exclusive benefits and access to Baylor Athletics events. Members receive free admission to select events, exclusive giveaway access, and their own membership package. To register your Cub, please visit BaylorBears.com/Cub Club. Sign your Cub up today.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here to let you know that Toyotathon is on! And what better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota, like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really get in the spirit, let's sing about it. So without further ado, driving through the snow in a new RAV4, hooray! To the slopes we go in a Highlander for a ski day. A Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes come true. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey!
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 1st. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 5th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places. During Toyotathon, qualified buyers can get 2.99% APR financing for 72 months on a rugged new 2026 Tundra. Offer available in select states only.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Welcome back inside Foster Pavilion. Let's continue on our pregame show. Visit now with Bears head coach Scott Drew Final game before the Christmas break, and I know what you're going to say before you say it, and you need a win today to go into a Christmas break and make it a Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmases. We're always about that. Every day's a gift, we know, and we know the reason for the season, but something about going into break with a win, that's what you remember, and that's what you're excited to come back off of. So I've lost the last game before Christmas, and I remember that, and I don't want to remember that feeling again. So unfortunately for us, Southern is a team that picked to win their conference by a lot of people. Baylor fans, you remember Washington, very talented team, very good team. Washington just won at USC not too long ago, but Southern went to Washington and it was a double overtime game. So they played a lot of people close. Cal Baptist, they played one possession game the other night, had a chance, and so it's a really good team. TNT, I know there's early church and there's later church. If you go to later church, pastor has to be on point, all right, to get here on time. Otherwise, early church, get some caffeine, get to breakfast, and we need you here Sunday.
All right, very good.
The 254.
The 254 game, and TNT National TV, part of the new package for the Big 12 basketball.
Yeah, T254, right? TNT? No, bad joke, right?
I like it. They go together. What about, you got a pretty good head of steam, great win for your guys on Friday night. Not much to be disappointed about in that game.
No, a lot of good things. Most of all, 87% from the free throw line. Only put them to the free throw line 7 times, and then 29% defensive field goal percentage. You can win with a lot of those things, so that's good.
Hello, 113 points. Sometimes that means something, sometimes it doesn't. But you shot 65% to get there. That was really impressive.
Yeah, and I thought really it was the last 4 minutes. We last media timeout in first half, we really sharpened up and went on a 17-2 run, and then second half it really carried over. So a lot of good things.
Yeah, you had an 18-0 run in the game and a 19-0 run in the game. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, we need to bottle those up and use them later in the year at some point.
Balanced scoring again. Cam Carr led the way, but everybody contributed.
Yeah, and that's something that at the end of the day, you're playing 7 guys basically, and everybody brings something to the table, and staying out of foul trouble is key, and everybody controlling what they can control, and taking the right shots, being in the right spots defensively. That's huge.
Good. You mentioned defensively. Do you feel like you guys are making strides there? I mean, was that a good indicator of that?
Yeah, most definitely. We'll see today after Southern, but again, the last 2 games, we've done much better defensively.
Good. All right, we're going to let you go. I'm going to say Merry Christmas, and let's make it a Merry Christmas with a win today.
Amen. I like how you think. Let's go. 254 game.
254. Coach Scott Drew, it's Baylor and Southern coming up. More of our pregame show after this here on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Hi, I'm Jim Turner at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. As we celebrate our 10th year anniversary, I want to say thank you to all of our customers. Our dealership is more than a business to me. That's why when you come see us for a reliable new Chevy or award-winning service, we treat you like family. Come see our new collision center, now open to serve you even better for many years to come. Enjoy the game, then come see us at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. Together, let's drive.
Hey y'all, it's Jackie Marshall from Baylor Football. You probably know Goodwill for their stores. Trust me, I've scored some fun finds here. Well, here's the real deal. When you donate or shop at Heart of Texas Goodwill, you're helping people right here in the community get jobs, training, or even a high school diploma. HOT Goodwill is celebrating 70 years strong and still changing lives through the power of work. That's something worth celebrating. Donate, shop, change lives. That's Heart of Texas Goodwill.
Hellberg Barbecue is a family-owned business started here in Waco, Texas, and proud to serve the local area. They love to cater all kinds of events, big and small. Serving Baylor and its families is one of their favorite things, and they even ship barbecue nationwide. Check them out while here in Waco or online and support one of Waco's local barbecue restaurants, Hellberg Barbecue. Salt, pepper, and a whole lot of prayer.
Are you tired of slow internet? Are data caps and throttling making it impossible to stream your favorite shows and movies? If so, it sounds like it's time to switch to NextLink Internet. With NextLink, there are no data caps and no throttling, just super fast internet speeds, up to 1 gig over wireless in some areas. Plus, NextLink is an official partner of Baylor Athletics. So don't wait another minute. Give NextLink a call or go online to nextlinkinternet.com to see what special offers are available to you. Blazing fast internet is just a click or phone call away. Sick 'em, Bears.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball. Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Merry Christmas to you as we continue on our Conecuh Sausage Countdown to tip-off. We are brought to you in part by Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud championship partner of Baylor Athletics. Pat Nunley, how about keys to the game today for this Baylor team sitting at 8-2 on the season? How are they going to get win number 9 against Southern?
Well, John, we mentioned earlier, when you're playing a team, any team really, but today Southern, you look at the things they do really, really well, and you just have to be able to counter that. And one thing they do is force turnovers. 20 turnovers a game on average they force from their opponents. Bears got to take care of the ball today. I think, too, from a Baylor perspective, flex the muscles that they've already been able to really grow, and one of those is offensive rebounding. His team is 17th in the nation in offensive rebounds per game, and that, to me, is the distinct advantage they have today. Got to make sure they do that. And then finally, as we get closer to Big 12 play, which to me is more likely winning with defense than it is with offense, got to have both. You got to focus on what the defensive markers are that are going to show you made improvement, and that one today is 38% shooting from the floor or less by Southern. If they can hit that milestone, again, another big step towards where they want to be defensively this time of year.
All right, Pat's keys to the game. Baylor and Southern on the floor warming up. Crowd continues to come on. Come on in to the Foster Pavilion. We've got room for you today here in the final game before the Christmas break. Take a break. When we come back on the Conecuh Sausage Countdown to tip-off, we have our starting lineups, Bears and Southern Jaguars. Baylor leads the all-time series 10-0 against Southern. Conecuh Sausage, our pregame sponsor, brought to you made by the finest cuts of pork. Their patented blend of seasonings and smoked over a pure hickory fire with a true hickory smoked Southern flavor. Conecuh Sausage is always great on the grill and perfect for tailgating. Pick up a pack and enjoy your family's favorite recipes at any meal of the day. Conecuh Sausage, a game day tradition and the official smoked sausage of the Baylor Bears. Baylor and Southern coming up. Tip-off straight ahead here on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
It's the wrap-up year sales event at Allen Samuels in Waco. Get the 2025 Ram 1500 Lone Star with 0% for 72 months or 3.9% for 72 months, plus 10% below MSRP and $2,000 in Black Friday select inventory cash. Check out the huge selection of 2026 Ram 2500s, now with $4,000 combined bonus cash allowance, backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Hurry, these year-end savings won't last long at Allen Samuels.
Come by, let's be friends.
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health. Enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of life. Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics.
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Len and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So we could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Do you want to earn points while cheering on your favorite Baylor teams? Join Baylor Bold Rewards. Track your attendance on the Baylor Sports app across athletic events and earn points towards prizes and experiences. Download the Baylor Sports app or register online today at BaylorBoldRewards.com and start earning your points today.
men's basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
He's going to squeeze the air out of that basketball and celebrate a big-time Baylor win in the Farrell Center. Second-ranked Baylor all over number 6 Villanova today here in Waco. And Meyer will hold the ball, toss it high in the air. Baylor can celebrate a second straight Big 12 Conference championship.
You made it work.
This broadcast is brought to you by TFNB, your bank for life. The official
And it's almost legal ID time.
This is Farm Bureau Insurance, championship partner of Baylor Athletics. Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance online to find a local agent today. Nissan, innovation that excites. Libman, America's trusted brand name in cleaning. Get ready. Tip-off is just moments away. Now, alongside Hall of Famer Pat Nunley, here is the voice of the Bears, John Morris.
Courtside inside Foster Pavilion, about to tip it off. Baylor and Southern. Going to give you the starting lineups right after we pause 10 seconds for station identification. Back in 10 seconds on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
From the Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram
Thank you.
ZI Waco, K222DC Waco, K265DV Temple, ESPN Central Texas.
Alongside Baylor Athletics Hall of Famer Pat Nunley. Bob Baker, our engineer. I'm John Morris. Glad you're with us this afternoon. Let's give you our starting lineups brought to you by Baylor Scott & White, Southwest Sports Medicine and Orthopedics, bringing the home team advantage to Central Texans. For the Southern Jaguars out of the SWAC, the defending SWAC champions, Coach Kevin Johnson in his second season. He will start this way today. The guards are Joe Manning, 6'2 senior from Bossier, Louisiana. Cam Amory, a 6'3 senior from Pearland, Texas, transfer from ORU. Brandon Hardy, a 6'3 junior from Zachary, Louisiana, transfer from the University of Louisiana. And then Damari Jones, 6'5 senior from Bessemer, Alabama, transfer from the University of Mobile. Their big man to start, Terrence Dixon Jr., 6'8 senior from Lawrenceville, Georgia. He is a transfer from Lamar. 5 starters for Coach Kevin Johnson in his second season as head coach at Southern. Coach Scott Drew and the Bears will start this way today. Obi Agbum to start at the point, 6'3", 176-pound fifth-year player from Aurora, Colorado, transfer to Baylor from Wyoming. He's the Big 12 leader in assist-to-turnover ratio, just under 5 to 1 in that important stat. He is 5th in the nation in that category. 2 guard for the Bears is Tunde Yesufu, 6'5", 215-pound freshman from the country of Benin, played at St. Joseph High School in California. Freshman is averaging 17.5 points per game. 3 for the Bears would be Cameron Carr. We heard from him earlier in the pregame. 6'5", 181-pound redshirt sophomore from Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Played at Link Academy, transferred to Baylor from Tennessee. He is Baylor's leading scorer at 21.7 points per game. He is the 4th leading scorer in the Big 12 Conference. Dan Skillings at the 4, 6'6 senior from Blackwood, New Jersey, a transfer from Cincinnati. And then also for the Bears, Michael Ratai, 6'7 senior from Augsburg, Germany, transfer from Oregon State. Took a hard fall on the floor on his tailbone on Friday night. Didn't practice much yesterday, but is ready to go today as the Bears take on the Jaguars. 5 starters for Coach Scott Drew in his 23rd season here at Baylor, his 24th as a Division I head coach, and the coach of the 2021 national champions. Scott Drew, Baylor's all-time winningest coach. Our starting lineups brought to you by Baylor Scott & White, Southwest Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. From injury prevention to enhanced recovery, team up with us to get back in the game.
Well, John, Southern comes in not completely loaded. They've got an injury to their leading scorer. Michael Jacobs will not start the game. He's averaging 21 points a game. We're told that he suffered a hip pointer and that he will play today, but he won't get the same number of minutes that he normally gets, which is right under 30 a game. So one of the things Southern is thinking is you play Baylor, you're going to have to score the basketball, and there's a 21-point gap they're going to have to fill. Now, again, we do believe he will play some today, but that's the guy that makes him go. He was all-conference a year ago, preseason all-conference to start the season this year, so we'll see what they can do without him.
Reminds you our Courtside Cam is brought to you by NextLink. NextLink, reliable high-speed internet for your home or business. You can watch radio if you'd like. Look right into the booth here at Foster Pavilion. Go to the Baylor Athletics YouTube channel and watch our Courtside Cam presented by NextLink. Our three officials today, Darren George, Justin Shemian, and John Jenkins Jr. And those are our three officials. Pat, we're about ready to go. Bears wearing the home white, green, and gold trimmed uniforms. Southern in the, I want to say, very much a UCLA look.
Yeah.
It's that baby blue.
Yeah.
Is that what you'd call it? Baby blue and gold.
Oh, that's spot on. Yeah, I didn't think about that. It does look really good.
Yeah.
I mean, that was my team growing up. I mean, in my formative years, it was the Bruins. So I looked at that and went, oh, that looks pretty good.
That's the look on the floor. Tip control by Baylor, and we are underway. Bears shoot to the basket to our left here in the first half. Michael Ratai has the ball top of the key. Nice bounce pass to Cam Carr for the dunk.
You know, great passers have great cutters, and you know from the top of the key, Ratai can really pass it, but he needs guys cutting to the basket, and that time it was Carr baseline. They made it look easy.
2-0 Baylor. Nice play, nice assist by Ratai for the bucket by Cam Carr. Southern, right elbow jumper by Manning is no good. Loose ball controlled by Carr. And the Bears have it back up 2-0 on the Jaguars. Jaguars most notably on their schedule this year, they went to Seattle, played Washington into double overtime and lost the game by 3 out there. Sort of gets your attention. Baylor played Washington here in Foster Pavilion a month ago. Turnaround jumper by Tunde Yesufu. Right side of the paint is good.
You need guys that can do that. I mean, that possession really wasn't going anywhere, so with about 8 or 9 on the shot clock, ball went into the hands of Yesufu, and he just went to work.
Terrence Dixon Jr. passes the ball to Manning. 3 right side. Back iron, no good. Ratai goes up for the rebound. He is tied up there with who? Jump ball, and the possession arrow favors Southern, so we'll stay with Southern. I think it was Damari Jones who he tied up there with that rebound attempt.
Yeah, and this is a 4-guard lineup for Southern. They've got one guy on the floor, 6'7". Everybody else, 6'5" and below. In fact, their 2 primary guards are right at 6 feet, so not a big lineup for the Jags coming in.
Southern inbounds the ball, now 15 on the shot clock. Baseline left jumper is up and in. First points of the day for the Jags. Terrence Dixon, about a 16-foot jumper on the left baseline, makes it 4-2 Bears.
Yeah, they threw a double team. They doubled down from the perimeter when Dixon caught it in the low post. He's not a big threat to score, but what he really doesn't do, or hasn't proven the ability to do, is pass it out of there. He just has 3 assists on the season.
Bears ball. Here's a long 3, top of the key by Carr. It is just short, front iron, but Skilling's the rebound. Gives to Agbum. His 3 is no good, right wing. Couple of good looks there. Bears come away, still leading by 2. Drive on the left side, cut off by the defense of Obi Agbum. Kick outside, and a 3 is good from the left wing. That is Cam Ambery. The ORU transfer, the 3-pointer, puts Southern on top 5-4 over Baylor.
Yeah, he's one of their 3-point shooters. Has taken 49 3-point attempts on the season.
Yesufu, strong drive to the bucket. Shot no good, but a foul. He'll go to the free throw line. Boy, good strong move there by Yesufu. Fouls on Damari Jones.
Yeah, he's 6'5", 215, and he's yet to find his range from a 3-point line. He can shoot it, just hadn't been able to see enough of him go down to get into a little bit of a rhythm. But in the meantime, you're not really known as a 3-point shooter, but in the meantime, he knows how to get the ball into the lane. At that size, he's so physical, he's either going to score in traffic or get to the free throw line, which is what he did there.
So Yesufu at the line, 4-2 for the Bears, 17:24 on the clock, first half. First one's good. Let's make the point, Baylor has the best free throw percentage of any school in the Big 12 Conference. Baylor is leading the league in free throw shooting.
Yeah, 76%.
How about that?
Yep, and they've it used to be get the right guys at the line. Well, right now it's all of them. And Isaac Williams, guy that came in a 49% free throw shooter in his career, is right at 76%. That's a pretty good jump.
6-5 Baylor lead on the 2 free throws by Yesufu. Dixon gets around Yesufu, who was caught up in a screen, and Dixon lays it in for 2 more. Southern regains the lead, 7-6 over the Bears.
Yeah, Dixon set the ball screen, and then he slipped. It was a really nice play, well executed, and when he cut to the basket, he was open.
Michael Ratai, 3, left wing, shot no good. Rebound Southern. Ambery brings it up for the Jaguars. Caden Powell off the bench to check in Nick's dead ball. Ambery gives the ball to Joe Manning. Manning has it way outside the arc, 15 to shoot. He'll launch a 3, and it's good. So Joe Manning knocks down the triple, and it's a 10-6 lead for Southern.
Yeah, and that's their chance today. They've got to make threes. That's really the great equalizer in this game, as long as the Bears aren't turning it over. That's 2 out of 3 threes to start the game for Southern.
Yesufu drives in, shot, no good. Hit the bottom of the backboard. There was contact, but no foul. In transition, Ambery, a 3 is no good, but a follow jam by Dixon is good.
Yeah, and again, on the glass, Baylor has been pretty dominant on the defensive side. They've really been really outclassed their opponents this year with offensive rebounding. But to start the game, not unusual. Southern comes in here understanding they've got a chance if they do certain things well, and they're off to a 12-6 lead to start the ball game at the first media.
Well, and that would be a 7-0 run by Southern to take that lead over the Bears. Remember, Baylor led 6-5 and then 7 straight, including a couple of 3-point pointers and the follow-up jam by Dixon.
Yeah, and I think the timeout from Baylor is, again, just get reset. That ball's got to touch the paint. It just has. You get the feeling, John, the first few possessions of the game, the Bears have settled for threes. Threes aren't bad, but threes early that don't come off of paint touches are really not what the offense wants.
Bears just 2 of 6 to start the game, 33%. Southern comes in hot, 5 of 8, 62.5%, including 2 of 4 from 3-point range.
Yeah, and this is a team that, again, John, understands how to win. They won the regular season SWAC a year ago, championship. Went to, we talked about this, go to Washington, take that team to double overtime. We saw Washington earlier this season here, and they are loaded. I mean, that is a talented roster, and Southern went up there and was just a point away from pulling that one off.
Yeah, we've referenced that game a couple of times. That was back on November 9th. It was the second game of the season. Isn't that crazy to think about? Here we are, December 21st.
It goes by in a hurry,
yeah.
And we're about to hit the gauntlet. But this is a game against a dangerous team from the SWAC. Southern, who last year had a number of guys get double-digit minutes. In fact, this year, John, 10 players played double-digit minutes for Southern, and that wasn't necessarily by design, but it turned into a philosophy that Southern has embraced, and it's really paid off for them. They're going to use a lot of different guys, and understand, again, they're doing this right now without their leading scorer, 21 points a game, did not start the game, and we haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, we're talking about Michael Jacobs. Let's see if he comes off the bench. He's not out, coming out from the timeout, it looks like. Talk about double-digit minutes. According to the Elias Sports Bureau, Baylor is the only D1 team in the country with 5 players averaging 29-plus minutes per game.
I know. And, you know, again, it's a short rotation. We've talked about that a lot, just 7 guys. But I think the players love it. I mean, it's all about getting minutes, and they're very disciplined about pulling the jersey, letting the coaching staff know when they're tired, and because you've got to play 100% every moment that you're out there on the floor. Are pretty strategic about that, but again, with only 7 guys, the well is not very deep.
It's true. Kind of speaks to, it's sort of like the double-digit scoring that Baylor has every game but one this year. Baylor's had at least 4 players in double-digit scoring. Speaks to it's a short rotation with only 2 guys off the bench.
It is, and really, John, over the course of the season thus far anyway, we haven't seen many signs of fatigue. It's a team that continues to play really hard for 40 minutes, see if that can continue. Isaac Williams now into the game for the first time.
Isaac Williams, Caden Powell on the floor for the Bears, and Michael Jacobs is in the game for Southern. Their leading scorer, 6'2" senior from Atlanta. Bears ball out of the timeout. Bears trailing 12-6. Williams to Carr for three, and it's good from the right wing.
And that was the first look coming out of that timeout at Southern's defense. They shifted to zone. They're just trying to keep the ball, I think, out of the lane where Baylor is most dangerous. That ball didn't touch the lane that time, but I think Williams took advantage of a trap, knew somebody was open, and got it to Carr.
Snaps that 7-0 run by Southern. Here's a whistle and a foul away from the ball. It's going to be on Baylor's Caden Powell, his first, team's first. Didn't see what was happening away from the basketball, but a first personal on Powell, the Rice transfer.
Yeah, a little difficult to see through Scott Drew, who stands literally in front of us on this end of the floor, but we're happy to accommodate that.
Very glad to be here.
Yes, sir.
Inbounds to Jacobs. He is heavily guarded there by Isaac Williams. Ball knocked away and ends up in the hands of Rondé Hill, and he misses a shot right under the basket. Bears ball.
Nice.
Oh, nice pass.
Nice.
Isaac Williams to Caden Powell, who dunks it home.
You know, it's one thing the coaching staff has emphasized is cutting to the basket, not skipping, not hopping, but cutting with purpose to the basket when you've got the opportunity. Bears have done that twice in the ball game.
12-11 the score. Bears down by one. Here's Jacobs. Drives around the top of the key. Now kicks it into the left corner. Now the ball comes back to Jacobs. Pass, right corner, head fake. Didn't take a three. Back outside. Jacobs will shoot a three and hit it for his first points today.
Yeah, and a great job by Southern moving the ball around the perimeter. But what happened defensively, the Bears got off their feet twice. Close out on the shooter, and come right out after him, take a little head and shoulder fake, and the ball just then starts moving around the horn and ended up with a really good-looking three from Southern.
And bringing the ball up the floor, Isaac Williams loses the handle. Turnover, Bears. Gives it back to Southern. Jaguars leading 15-11 over Baylor. 14 and a half minutes to play, first half. Three right corner, no good. Loose ball tipped to Caden Powell. Powell up the floor to Williams on the run. Williams into the paint. Drops it into the right corner in the hands of Cameron Carr. Back to Williams. Williams is bumped. And that'll be a foul, and it's a foul on Malik Abdul-Gawad. That's what we have. That's what we're going with. 6'10", grad transfer. He's from Cairo, Egypt, and a transfer from UMass. Pat, I'm going to say Abdul-Gawad.
Abdul-Gawad.
There you go.
Gawad. Okay, we've got it.
First
okay,
personal.
That's right. First time early in the game. We'll get that figured out. But nobody does what Isaac Williams just did better. Gets the ball into the lane. Another assist as I'm talking from Ratai, top of the key, down low to Powell. That is 2 assists in the game and climbing for Ratai. Both of those from the top of the key.
That was a beautiful drop off for Powell. Had the easy bank in basket. Pulls Baylor within 2 at 15-13. Under 14 minutes to play now, first half. Abdul-Gawad, free throw line jumper is up and in. The 6'10" Egyptian, his first points of the day.
Yeah, that's a guy that shoots it at 67% from the floor. Pretty selective about the shots he takes. And most of those he gets are high percentage, thus 67% from the floor.
17-13 Bears. Carr fires it underneath, knocked out of bounds. Will stay with Baylor. Here come Dan Skillings Jr. and Tunde Yesufu back on the floor. Obi Agbum and Michael Ratai come to the Baylor bench. So far, no ill effects we can see from Ratai. Had that really hard fall on his tailbone late in the game on Friday.
Yeah, I mean, he was horizontal, about 5 feet off the ground, and landed right lower back, looked like to me. But he seems to be loose and ready to play.
Isaac Williams drives under the bucket. Reverse layup, no good. Bears going for the follow. And a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Abdul-Gawad. Picks up his second personal foul.
You know, and Southern's throwing some punches here early. In fact, you look at some of the stats that usually will favor Baylor, offensive rebounding in particular. Overall, 6-5, Southern leads the battle of the backboards. So they came to play, continuing to run guys in and out. And they are 3 of 5 from a three-point line. That's how they've got a 4-point lead.
Inbounds underneath the basket to Dan Skillings. Has his first attempt blocked, but stays with it and puts it up and in for two.
Yeah, great offensive rebound that time by Skillings. And I think that was the message in the last timeout. Got to get to the glass.
Abdul-Gawad to the bucket. Lay-in, no good. Rolled off. Tunde Yesufu, the rebound for the Bears. Yesufu brings it up himself to Carr. Open for three. And
nice.
It's good from the right wing.
Nice play and a nice pass that time from Yesufu. He's the guy that drew the attention of the defense, knew somebody was open, and a pass back out front to Carr. That's his second three of the game.
Bears regain the lead, 18-17. Shot down close, no good. Contested by Caden Powell. Bears run the other way. Cam Carr is fouled on the layup attempt. Man, he was down the floor in a hurry.
He was. I mean, he had the ball. He was dribbling it, and he was outrunning some of the other guys, obviously, who did not have the ball. But when he gets the ball in the open floor in transition, he had two guys ahead of him. He got past those guys. It's kind of a one-man fast break. He'll give it up if he needs to, but you've got to make him change directions, or he's going to end up with a dunk, or in this case, a couple of free throws.
So Carr, who has 8 here in the first half, averages 21.7 per game. Baylor's leading scorer, goes to the free throw line for the first time. Baylor up 1, 18-17, 12 and a half minutes to play, first half. First free throw is good.
He had a dunk the other night, John, where first time we've seen all season in a while, a dunker's roll. Remember when he hit the front of the rim with the dunk? He started further out than he thought he was. Hit the front, hit the back, the side, and went in. Actually got a three-point play out of it.
The rare dunker's roll.
Dunker's roll.
You're right.
You know you're a good dunker when you get the dunker's roll.
Second free throw by Carr. Shrug of the shoulders. Shot is up and in. Hit them both. Baylor leads by 2, 19-17 over Southern.
There's an example, John, of Cameron Carr realizing he's a little bit gassed. And before his free throws, he looked over at Coach Drew, pulled his jersey, which means I need a blow. And right after the second one went down, in comes Agbam. So those guys are pretty disciplined. They understand, got to play hard. I mean, as hard as you can every moment you're on the floor. If you can't, you got to get out.
Carr to the bench. He's got 10 points in the first half. 3-point Baylor lead, 20-17 over Southern. Jaguars basketball. Here's Jacobs on the right side. Yesufu on him defensively. Step back 16-footer is good from straight away by Michael Jacobs.
Yeah, and that's a really good play defensively by Yesufu. Sometimes good offense just defeats good defense. Nice job by Yesufu.
Skillings to Yesufu, left corner three, and he nails it. Pretty closely guarded there by Ashton McGee, but Yesufu the three. Here's McGee at the other end, and is it a foul? I think it is. It's a foul on Baylor's Dan Skillings Jr. So Skillings picks up personal foul number 1, and that'll get us to a timeout. 11:54 to play. First half from Foster Pavilion. It's Baylor 23, Southern 19 on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Bluebonnet Health Services has been caring for Central Texans since 2004. Bluebonnet is locally owned and operated, which allows them the most interaction with patients each and every day, promoting compassionate care and integrity. They provide hands-on attention to their patients through a staff with years of experience. Bluebonnet Health Services provides home health care, supportive care, and hospice. Remember, it's your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet Health Services.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here to let you know that Toyotathon is on. And what better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota, like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really get in the spirit, let's sing about it. So without further ado, driving through the snow in a new RAV4, hooray! To the slopes we go in a Highlander for a ski day. A Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes come true. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey!
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 1st. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 5th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places. During Toyotathon, qualified buyers can get 2.99% APR financing for 72 months on a rugged new 2026 Tundra. Offer available in select states only.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud championship partner of Baylor Athletics. And brought to you by Pepsi. Hey, Bears fans, this basketball season, make Pepsi your go-to game day drink because it's the only drink for basketball watching. Pepsi, that's what I like. Proud partner of Baylor Athletics.
You know, at the first media timeout, Baylor was down by 6, 12-6. That was actually at 16-12 to go in the game. And now we're at 11:54. Bears in the middle of a big run. They've made their last 3 shots, 6 of their last 8, and now find themselves up 23-19, 11:54 to go in the first half. Cameron Carr leads the way. He's got 10, couple of rebounds. Yesufu right behind him with 7. And really, I think, John, the story, you knew Southern was going to come in and do the things that they felt like were going to give them their best chance to win. One of those, make threes, and they've made 3 out of 6 there. 6 of their 16 shots have been threes. They're shooting 50% overall, so really a good start for the Jags on the road, which is not unfamiliar for these teams from the SWAC. They go out and play everybody as best they can just to try to get ready for the SWAC season and then more importantly the SWAC tournament, because there will be no at-large bids from the SWAC. Yeah. Got to win the tournament to get in.
Well, Southern knows about that. They won the regular season last year and then were upset in the conference tournament, so they were done. They didn't have a chance to advance and play postseason.
You know, it's interesting, John. A SWAC team has won an NCAA tournament game in 5 of the last 7 tournaments.
How about that?
So you cannot underestimate the strength of that league, and this is one of the best teams in that league.
All right, return to play with Ashton McGee shooting free throws. McGee, a 6'7" freshman from Laurel, Mississippi. First one's good, second one no good. So it's 23-20. Bears lead by 3. Little three-quarter court pressure by Southern. Bears break it. Yesufu, finger roll is no good, but a foul. So Tunde Yesufu will go to the line for 2 for Baylor.
That's what I love about him, among other things. He is thinking about getting the ball, forcing the action, but doing it under control and just understanding how they're going to get points. And one of those ways is to get to the free throw line. He is constantly just focused on getting the ball to the rim and making something happen. A couple of free throws here.
That was on Ashton McGee. That is his first. First free throw is good by Yesufu. He's 3 of 3 at the line today. Baylor's 5 of 5. Caden Powell to the bench. Isaac Williams to the bench. Michael Ratai and Obi Agbum come back on the floor.
You know, very strategic in terms of how Coach Drew deploys each of those 7 guys. And you know, you've got during a dead ball or during a free throw, you got those 2 guys in quickly. And what's really, I think, helpful there is they know they're coming out. Yeah. It's not like they're getting yanked. It's just time for them to take a seat. They're going to get the minutes that they want.
24-20 is the score. Baylor on top. Drive across the paint. Near travel there by Jacobs. Gets the ball away to Damari Jones. Jones, left-hand jump hook. Shot no good. Michael Ratai is slung down to the floor there by Terrence Dixon. They got tied up going for the rebound. Dixon, his first personal foul.
Yeah, that is just prototype rebounding position by Ratai. Ball goes up. He's not really looking for the ball. He's looking for a guy to get a body on. Was able to do that and push Dixon out a little bit from the basket. Dixon had to go over his back.
So Bears ball leading by 4, 24-20.
Nice.
Drive to the pocket. How about that shot?
That's what I was talking about. That ball is going to the hole. In fact, he got some contact, was able to score through it. I thought it was a good chance for a 3-point play.
That was Tunde Yesufu again. Strong drive to the basket. Puts Baylor up 26-20 on Southern. Jaguars basketball. Michael Jacobs dribbles on the perimeter. He's their most dangerous shooter and scorer. Launches a 3 that is no good. Darren George a whistle. And pointing at a Baylor player, it's going to be a foul on Michael Ratai trying to get the rebound.
Yeah, I bragged on him on the last rebound. That time maybe just a little bit slow getting to his guy. Got out of position. But no complaint whatsoever from the Baylor coaching staff. You got to be physical. You got to hit somebody when the ball is launched. And that's exactly what Ratai did.
So Southern inbounding on their own baseline, trailing by 6, 26-20. That's the biggest lead of the first half by Baylor. Southern actually led by, they led by 6 themselves early in this game. 3 left side is good. Just dribbling in place. Cam Embry then launched a long 3 that is good. His second made 3 of the half.
Yeah, he's right at 40% from the three-point line outside the arc on the season, so he's got the green light to launch it.
Skillings trying to hit Carr underneath. Whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Southern. Now is on Michael Jacobs, his first. Not a shooting foul, or is it? It is, yeah. Oh, Baylor's in the 1-1. Thank you, Bobby. Cam Carr is going to the line for the 1+.
Yeah, nice job by the Bears to find the mismatch on the floor. It was Jacobs guarding Carr in the low post. And Jacobs is a strong kid. I mean, it looks like he weighs about 210, but he's 6'1", maybe 6'2", and Carr in the low post can go to work on a guy like that, and that's what he did. Drew the foul from Jacobs.
So Carr shooting free throws as Bruiser joins us here at Courtside. If you're watching on the Courtside cam, Bruiser, the 4th member of our crew. A couple of free throws by Cam Carr, and the Bears lead at 28-23. Top of the key is Terrence Dixon for the Jaguars. Gives the ball off to Embry. Another 3, no good. Right iron, chased down by Tunde Yesufu. Pushes it up the floor. Ball in the hands of Obi Agbum. To Yesufu for 3, no good. Back iron. Ratai gets the rebound, the offensive rebound for the Bears. To Agbum to Skillings, and Skillings is fouled. Foul's going to be on Southern's Damari Jones, his second.
You know, that's one of the reasons you want ball movement on the floor, so you can play, you can drive a closeout. Ball came around the perimeter. Skillings got it. The guy coming at him is coming hard, and it is really hard, if not impossible, to change directions as fast as you need to as Skillings is driving the ball to the basket, and that's how you draw fouls.
That 8th team foul on Southern. Baylor just has 3 team fouls. Free throw is short. Ratai got a hand on it, couldn't control the rebound. There's Skillings at the other end trying to draw the charge and whistled for a blocking foul.
Yeah, that's the guy, Jacobs. We talked before the game about the injury that he suffered. He's back on the floor, did not start. This guy averages 21 points a game, and when you're scoring like that, you can score a variety of different ways. That time wasn't a 3, but he's enough of a threat. He drew the defense to him, and he leveraged that to work his way to the basket, drew the foul. Second trip for him to the free throw line.
Jacobs, first team All-SWAC a year ago, first team All-SWAC preseason this year. First free throw is good. 6th point of the first half by Michael Jacobs, senior guard from Atlanta. Another one coming for Jacobs.
Bears continue to shoot it well. They've made 4 of their last 5. Again, down by 6 at the 16-12 mark. They've gotten the lead to 4, make it 3 with that second made free throw.
Couple of makes, 28-25. Baylor is on top. Bears basketball, Yesufu to Caden Powell, who's back on the floor. Powell top of the key. Powell gives to Mikey Ratai. Ratai into the paint, little jump stop, shot up and in by Ratai. His first points today.
Yeah, he's so under control. The shots he takes are high percentage shots. He's got a rebound, got a couple of assists in the game. Just always in the right spot at the right time.
Here's Jacobs, drives across the paint, right to left. Now kicks it back outside. For Ratai, it's almost like, all right, if you make me take this shot, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll hit it, but it's almost a last option for him. Drive to the bucket, shot no good by Embry. Follow, blocked. Bears run it the other way. Agbum to Cam Carr. Whoa, drives in for the dunk, hits the back iron, no good. That went back almost to midcourt on the miss, and then Ratai driving in, shuffles his feet, and it's a turnover by Baylor.
You know, he's had some spectacular dunks this year. He's also had some pretty spectacular missed dunks.
That's true.
You're right. I mean, that ball came back out to half court on the miss.
I mean, that's one where you just rear back, cock and fire, and he hit the back iron and missed the dunk.
It's like it was shot out of a cannon when it hit the back of the rim.
30-25, Baylor on top. Southern with the ball, 8:28 to play, first half. Dixon puts the ball in the hands of Cam Embry. Embry gives it to Michael Jacobs. Right side three is an air ball by Manning, an air ball miss. Dixon, the follow-up, jump hook, no good. Caden Powell rebounds for the Bears. Now to Isaac Williams, eyes up the floor. To Obi Agbum, looks left, dribbles right, now passes to Cam Carr. Right wing outside the arc around the screen of Powell. To Agbum for three, and it's good by Obi Agbum.
On the assist from Cameron Carr, he did just enough, couple of dribbles into the lane, and drew the defense away from Agbum. So a paint touch, but really just a drive and a draw the defense to him. He delivered it then to Agbum, who was just catch and shoot.
Baylor's 4 of 8 on three-pointers here in the first half. They lead it by 8, 33-25. 7.5 minutes to go before halftime. Here's Hardy. Hands it off to Manning. Into the paint, short jumper, rims out, no good. Not Manning, but A.J. Barnes with that shot, 6'6" senior from Atlanta. Bears ball leading by 8, looking for a double-digit lead for the first time today. Agbum, wide open, Ratai, three, right corner, no. Tip Caden Powell, no good. He got it back, kicks it out to Carr. His three is no good. Bears fight for the rebound, can't get it over to Southern.
Yeah, great work on the offensive glass by the Bears. They didn't come away with anything, but the ball was up there. Caden Powell got one and immediately knew he didn't have a shot, second shot opportunity, immediately looked to the perimeter. Bears had 2 or 3 really good-looking shots, do come away empty, but that's really how it's done on the offensive glass.
Timeout on the floor, 7 minutes to play. First half, Baylor 33, Southern 25. You're listening to Baylor Bear Basketball, the Baylor Sports Media Network.
TFNB Your Bank for Life is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texas are making TFNB their bank for life. Sign up for our Edge checking and savings accounts to earn interest or cash back. With 5 convenient locations and an award-winning mobile app, banking has never been easier. TFNB, your bank for life. Member FDIC.
Serving Texas since 2007, Magnolia Realty is a full-service brokerage led by expert industry knowledge and a commitment to community. With kindness and integrity at the forefront, every agent is equipped to help you navigate the market and make the real estate journey your own. Whether buying or selling, feel supported with an award-winning agent at your side from first offer to contract and close. Magnolia Realty serves cities including Waco, Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio, Temple. Learn more at magnoliarealty.com.
Hi, I'm Jim Turner at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. As we celebrate our 10th year anniversary, I want to say thank you to all of our customers. Our dealership is more than a business to me. That's why when you come see us for a reliable new Chevy or award-winning service, we treat you like family. Come see our new collision center, now open to serve you even better for many years to come. Enjoy the game, then come see us at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. Together, let's drive.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Sponsor of Baylor Men's Basketball. Be sure to stop by your local Rudy's or Rudy's.com for some real Texas barbecue. Enjoy 100% oak smoked meats, delicious sides, and Rudy's signature sauce. Don't forget, Rudy serves breakfast tacos every day until 10 a.m.
You know, one of the things we talk about from an offensive perspective is chemistry on the offensive side, and one indicator of that is, are you sharing the basketball? And they are. In this game, Bears have 11 made buckets. 8 of those are assisted on the season. Bears with many more assists than they have turnovers in the game. Talked about Agbum before the game. 5th in the nation in assist-to-turnover ratio, 38 assists against just 8 turnovers. So he really is the leader of the pack. But this team has a sharing mentality, and I think that's going to pay dividends when they get into the gauntlet of the 12.
Big 12 play not that far away for the Bears. It opens January 3rd in Fort Worth against TCU. Tell you what, yesterday was a good day, a nice day for Big 12 basketball. How about that?
Yeah.
Texas Tech wins over third-ranked Duke in Madison Square Garden.
After having gone down 17.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
That's big.
Houston won over Arkansas yesterday, late. Top-ranked Arizona beat San Diego State. So a really good day for the 12 yesterday. Southern puts them all back in play. Foul called on Baylor's Isaac Williams, the fourth, his first personal.
Yep. Bears not over-fouling, and nobody really in foul trouble other than Skillings. He's got a couple, so they've spread out the fouls as well.
So Southern inbounding on their baseline, trailing 33-25 to the Bears. Inbounds it comes to Hardy. He'll give it to Joe Manning. Manning looks to drive. Good defense by Ratai, and he gets the block shot. Just stayed right with him and slapped it right back to him and kept the ball in play. Bears break it the other way. Pass along the baseline from Williams to Ratai, into the paint. Shot rolls off, no good. Southern has the rebound, loses it, and it's Baylor's ball, thanks to great effort by Caden Powell.
Yeah, just extra effort by Powell. I mean, he never quit on the play. Ball was up for grabs, got a piece of it, just enough of it to save the ball for the Bears. It's just the kind of play that Caden Powell's going to make. He's experienced, started at Wyoming, then went to Rice, and then ends up here. And the wisdom and the lessons learned you get from having played at this level for as long as he has are just invaluable.
I think they're going to review this, so our crew, led by Darren George, comes to the scores table to take a look at it. But
the call on the floor is Baylor basketball. That call is being challenged. Play is under review.
All right. Thank you very much, Darren George. And as they look at it, Caden's pretty stoic most of the time. He had a big smile on his face after he made that play, maybe stealing a possession for Baylor.
Yeah, and one thing he does, we've talked about this, but it bears repeating, he is such a great communicator on the floor. It doesn't mean he's really chatty, but he understands defensively what they're supposed to be doing. He's typically along the baseline. He can see the defense from his vantage point, and he is talking. In fact, I heard Coach Sanchez one time say that communication covers up a lot of mistakes, and that's what he's doing back there, and it really counts.
The call on the floor has been confirmed. It is Baylor basketball. Southern will be assessed a 30-second timeout, and they have lost the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game.
All right, very good. Good explanation there by Darren George.
Yeah, and I think that's a worthy challenge anyway, because Southern has played really well in the first half. They were up by 6 earlier. Now they find themselves down by 8. But this is a point in the game where they, with 6:23 to go, they want to keep the lead manageable by halftime. And I think you pull out all stops to make sure that happens.
So the Bears inbound on their baseline, 20 on the shot clock, 6:20 on the game clock. Baylor 33, Southern 25. Tunde Yesufu, top of the key, behind the screen of Powell. Three-pointer is no good. Rebound Dixon for Southern. Manning brings it up for the Jaguars. Pass to Dixon. He's covered up by Yesufu. Stays with him. Jump hook, too strong, no good. Rebound Cam Carr. Yesufu giving up a few inches there, but he stayed with it. Now he gets the ball on the offensive end. Tried to fire it to Ratai on the left wing and shot it past him into the third row.
Yeah, maybe about the 10th row.
Yeah.
But again, it's just his mentality. He's got such a great attitude. I am going to make something happen on the offensive end. And I think more times than not, John, he's under control there. That's one that just got away from him.
So turnover Bears. Southern has the ball back, trailing Baylor by 5. 5:40 to play before halftime. Outside Cam Embry. There is a charge drawn by Baylor's Cam Carr.
Yeah, and he was closely guarding Embry. Embry knows, look, this guy is about 3 inches taller than me, and he gets off the floor really quickly. I've got to create a little bit of separation somehow to get a shot away, and the separation was from the push with his right arm.
Embry picks up personal foul number 1 here in the first half. TNT televising the game today just showed a shot of Tunde's mom, who is here.
Right.
That's pretty cool. I think she'll be here for a span, right, over Christmas. Drive by Ratai. Shot may have been partially blocked in there. Southern, the run out the other way. Embry. Southern in the powder blue uniforms with gold trim, working around the perimeter. Brandon Hardy gives to Michael Jacobs. Jacobs bounces the pass, stolen by Yesufu. Yesufu into the front court. Gives to Obi Agbum for the Bears. Now Baylor backs up and sets up in the half court. Had numbers initially, now they'll run the half court. Agbum to Caden Powell, top of the key. Powell picks up his dribble, gives the ball to Carr, sets a screen for Carr. His three is off the mark, left wing. Rebound, Michael Jacobs. Jacobs all the way, pass ahead, layup, no good by A.J. Barnes. Loose ball knocked out of bounds, last touch by a Bear.
Yeah, Carr did a nice job not fouling that time. I think it was Dixon taking the ball all the way to the rim. And Dixon about 6'8". Carr was can get a block, obviously. Wanted a piece of that one. And everything that he did, he just made sure that he kept his body off of Dixon, and he caused Dixon to shoot it a little hard off the glass.
So Southern inbounds the ball, trailing 33-25, 4:28 to play first half. Give and go to Jacobs. Jacobs,
nice.
The extra pass to Dixon, who flushes it.
I'm impressed with Southern's half-court offense. I mean, they want this, I think, to be more of a transition game, but they are running their sets in the half-court. It's hard for them to score in this game, but they're giving themselves opportunities. They cut, they move.
Yeah, Southern had been 1 for their last 10 before that bucket. Baylor has now missed 8 in a row shots as Obi Agbum missed a short jumper. Southern basketball, Jacobs defended by Powell, kicks it back outside. Now on the baseline, ball knocked away and taken away by Baylor. Obi Agbum has it for the Bears. He'll get the play signaled in from Scott Drew and walk it across the midcourt stripe. Obi Agbum angles to the left side, hands it off to Ritai, back to Yesufu between the rings. Yesufu gets a screen from Powell. Still working his dribble. Now he'll give it back to Agbum with 7 to shoot. To Powell, to Agbum. 3 to shoot in the paint. Shot, not shot, ball up. Agbum picks it up, shot up to beat the buzzer. Fight for the rebound. Ritai can't quite get it, and it's out of bounds.
Yeah, that possession anyway, walking it up the floor, you called it, John, was to get into a set and run something. And despite that, Coach Drew's coaching it, called the play. Baylor offensively just never ran it and had to take a desperation shot to beat the shot clock.
Timeout on the floor, 3:13 to play before halftime in Waco. Our score, Baylor 33, Southern 27 on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Slam Dunk Cash with First Central Credit Union. Create a full court press with First Central's free checking that pays you cash back and refunds fees from other banks' ATMs. Enjoy free reward checking and be the MVP of a new cashback season. It's an easy bank shot. Apply online at firstcentralcu.com. We're your team.
Everything we do, it's true. We do for you.
Eligibility and qualifications apply. Member NCUA.
Hey y'all, it's Jackie Marshall from Baylor Football. You probably know Goodwill for their stores. Trust me, I've scored some fun finds here.
Get that product placement going.
Drop at Heart of Texas Goodwill. You're helping people right here in the community get jobs, training, or even a high school diploma. HOT Goodwill celebrating strong and still changing lives through the power of work. That's something worth celebrating. Donate, shop, change lives. That's Heart of Texas Goodwill.
Okay.
Tired of slow.
Yeah, I heard y'all talking about it. I noticed that TNT was, y'all were talking and TNT was in commercials, and I thought, I guess that was a longer timeout than they thought.
Up to 1 gig over wireless in some areas. Plus,
that's all right. We'll survive. The world is not going to stop turning.
or go online to nextlinkinternet.com to see what special offers are available to you. Blazing fast internet is just a click or phone call away. Sick 'em, Bears.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Basketball brought to you in part by Helberg's Barbecue. Fans, don't miss out on Texas' top 50 barbecue, located conveniently right off Highway 6 outside Waco at Helberg's Barbecue. Helberg's offers catering, daily specials, and more to barbecue lovers from across the state of Texas. Helberg's Barbecue, salt, pepper, and a whole lot of prayer.
Well, the teams have gone cold here in Foster Pavilion. Baylor's still up by 6, 3:13 to go in the half. They're a combined 2 of their last 21.
Hey, not good.
Yeah, Baylor won one of its last 11. Southern one of its last 10. That's after Southern started the game making 3 of their first 4 threes in the game. But good news from a Southern perspective is still within striking distance, 3:13 to go in the half. Said before the game, I thought one of the keys was on the defensive side for the Bears to hold their opponent, Southern, this afternoon to below 38% shooting from the floor. So far, so good, as the Jags have made just 34.5%.
All right, it'll be Southern's basketball as play resumes. 3:13 to play in the first half. Bears up 33-27 on the visitors from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Ambery brings it up, gives it top of the key to Barnes. Now back to A.J. Barnes straight away. He'll hand it back to Ambery on the left wing. Dixon comes out to receive the pass to Ambery to Jacobs. Jacobs. A wild off-balance shot, and Isaac Williams will be whistled for the foul.
Just bailed him out. I mean, that was a shot. He was right there with him, Williams was, on his attempt to break him down on the dribble, and took a shot, really a desperation shot. The kind of shot you want the defense to force the other team to take, and just at the last minute stuck his hand in the cookie jar, and Jacobs is bailed out. He'll get 3 free throws.
It was a foul, no question about it, but just kind of a reach at the last second. And so here's Jacobs at the line for 3. First one is good. Michael Jacobs now 3 of 3 on the day, shooting free throws. This Southern team, we told you, the SWAC defending champs. They've won more games overall and in SWAC play over the last 2 years than any team in the conference.
Wow. And this guy is a good player. Jacobs' second free throw is good. Averages 21 a game, was all-conference a year ago, obviously predicted to be all-conference this year. Kind of interesting, too, John, in the day and age of transfer portal and all that, that team a year ago, obviously very good. Over half of the primary rotation for that team a year ago returned to play this year. So they do have some experience. And with that experience, there is a championship mentality. They're there to win a conference championship.
Third free throw just clips the front of the iron, no good. So 2 of 3 at the line by Michael Jacobs. Makes it a 4-point game, 33-29 Bears. Skillings drives all the way to the baseline. Now kicks it back outside to Agbum. He'll give to Carr to Ratai, back to Carr on the right wing. In 3-point territory, holds the ball over his head. Lobs it down low for Yesufu. Goes up and has the ball taken away by A.J. Barnes.
Yeah, just really never got on balance and to give himself a good opportunity to score and to go up in traffic and get something.
Kind of rare there. You don't see much of that from Tunde Yesufu. Driving layup is no good. Rebound Bears, the run out. Obi Agbum to Michael Ratai for the lay-in.
Yeah, he sees the floor so very well. That's why he's 5th in the nation in assist-to-turnover ratio. Got the ball, surveyed it very quickly, saw somebody coming. It was Ratai down the left side of the lane. He filled that third lane and got it exactly when he needed it.
Makes it 35-29. Bears lead by 6 over the Jaguars. They've led by as much as 9. Dixon, turnaround jumper in the paint. Shot no good. Rebound Ratai for the Bears. He'll bring it up himself. Passes right side to Yesufu. Into the paint. Runner, no. Got his own miss. Put it up, and it won't fall, but he's fouled.
And what effort by Yesufu. And not only was it great effort, but he's got the athletic ability, freakish ability to chase the ball down. He let it go. He was almost falling to the floor, and he was the first player to the ball as it fell short off the rim. Unbelievable play. And because of that effort, he's going to get an opportunity to get a couple of free throws down here.
That was on Michael Jacobs. That is his second here in the first half. Here's Yesufu back to the line, where he's 3 of 4 today. First free throw is up and in by Yesufu, the true freshman. Caden Powell re-enters the game. Powell on as Dan Skillings Jr. comes to the bench.
Boy, it gets quiet, doesn't it?
Too quiet.
I think it's too quiet. I mean, it's just, you can't even whisper.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it seems to work. As you pointed out, leading free throw shooting team in the Big 12, 76%, so stay quiet.
Safe to say it won't be that quiet when we go to Ames or Lawrence or Lubbock.
Take your pick.
Yesufu. Both free throws are good. Baylor's lead is 8, 37-29. Bears on top. 1 minute 22 seconds to go before halftime. Barnes gives to Ambery. Ambery back to Barnes, 17-footer straight away, no good. Caden Powell, his 10th rebound of the first half. Had a career-high 16 last time out. He's got 10 in the first half today. Miss on a 3 by Cam Carr. Here comes Southern. Here comes Jacobs all the way. Layup too strong. Loose ball. Who's got it? Baylor had it, but he stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Michael Ratai did.
Yeah, Ratai took himself out of the play. He was actually out of bounds, and he was the first player to touch it. When he came back in bounds, and that's a violation. Southern's done a good job in this game. 53 seconds to play in the half. Baylor has scored just 37. Bears average 91 points a game.
Holy cow. Breakdown defensively on that out-of-bounds. Bounce it in bounds to A.J. Barnes, and nobody's near him. He has an easy bank-in basket.
Yeah, and so far, John, this is a win for Southern to play the first half they have. 38 seconds to play. Bears will try to finish taking as much time off the clock in this last possession. 32 on the big clock, 13 on the shot clock.
Bears lead by 6, 37-31. Here's Obi Agbum. A 3 is good.
And now Southern has the opportunity. Shot clock's off. They're going to finish on this side of the floor. That's a big bucket by Agbum to, again, create a little bit of separation by halftime.
40-31, Baylor on top. Final 10 seconds of the half. Southern, as Pat said, will have the final shot of the half. Here's Ambery with 4. Drives, kicks, left side, Barnes, 3, no good. Not a bad shot there, the drive and the kick, but it wouldn't fall, and Baylor leads by 9 at halftime, 40-31.
John, yeah, you're exactly right, John. That was a very good look. Just methodical offense by Southern to finish the half. A dribble drive by Ambery and then a kick out. That's a shot they wanted, just wouldn't go down. But again, Southern has a lot to feel really good about in the first half. Baylor's a team that has some firepower offensively, and the Jags have kept that pretty well in check. Baylor did end up with 40 in the first half, but that's well below its scoring rate on the season.
Halftime from Foster Pavilion. Baylor 40, Southern 31. Back after this on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health. Enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear, and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality.
It's okay.
Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics.
Baylor fans, ready to keep it cool this season? Ice and Easy delivers premium ice lightning fast. From tailgates to restaurants, construction sites, concerts, and races, Ice and Easy has you covered. Game day or work day, keep your drinks cold and your spirits bold. Ice and Easy, we deliver, you chill. Proud supporter of the Baylor Bears.
You're listening to live coverage of Baylor men's basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network. Now it's time for the Blue Bonnet.
Nope, I'm running the open.
Brought to you by.
I'll do a little fancy footwork with the log here.
Athletics, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, championship partner of Baylor Athletics. Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance online to find a local agent today. Blue Bonnet Health Services, Libman, America's trusted brand name in cleaning. Premier ER and Urgent Care. Feel better now. Stay tuned as we break down the first half. Check in on scores and more. All coming up on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet. Halftime from Waco. Baylor leads by 9, their biggest lead of the first half over Southern. 40-31 is the halftime score. Neither team shooting lights out. Baylor at 39% in the first half. Southern at 31%. Bears 33% from three-point range. Southern is 36% from beyond the arc. Bears have hit 9 of 11 free throws, and Southern 5 of 7 free throws. Give you all the first half stats coming up in just a bit. Take a break and be back with more on the Bluebonnet Health Services halftime report. Bears up 40-31 on the Jags. Bluebonnet Health Services, your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
TFNB Your Bank for Life is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texas are making TFNB their bank for life. Sign up for our Edge checking and savings accounts to earn interest or cash back. With 5 convenient locations and an award-winning mobile app, banking has never been easier. TFNB Your Bank for Life. Member FDIC.
Hellberg Barbecue is a family-owned business started here in Waco, Texas, and proud to serve the local area. They love to cater all kinds of events, big and small. Serving Baylor and its families is one of their favorite things, and they even ship barbecue nationwide. Check them out while here in Waco or online and support one of Waco's local barbecue restaurants, Hellberg Barbecue. Salt, pepper, and a whole lot of prayer.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here to let you know that Toyotathon is on.
And you can also do a legal ID here.
Like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really
Make Uncle Charlie so happy.
ado, driving through
All right.
In a new RAV,
And I'll play the traditional rejoin here.
in a Highlander for a ski day, a Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes come true. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey!
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 1st. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 5th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places. During Toyotathon, qualified buyers can get 2.99% APR financing for 72 months on a rugged new 2026 Tundra. Offer available in select states only.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball. Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
From Foster Pavilion, Baylor up on Southern 40-31. Welcome back on the Bluebonnet Health Services halftime report. Bluebonnet Health Services, your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet. Mentioned briefly earlier, big day for the Big 12 yesterday. Won 6 of 7 games, including some high-profile games, both on CBS. Number 8, Houston beat number 14, Arkansas, 94-85 in Newark, New Jersey. Good win for the Cougars. Then from Madison Square Garden, 19th ranked Texas Tech beat number 3 Duke 82-81. Really good win for the Red Raiders, Coach Grant McCaslin, and the Big 12 yesterday on a big stage at Madison Square Garden. Also from yesterday, K-State won over South Dakota, UCF over Florida Gulf Coast. It was Utah over Eastern Washington. Stanford beat Colorado, the only Big 12 loss yesterday in 7 games. And top-ranked Arizona remained undefeated. They beat San Diego State 68-45. And those are the scores from the Big 12 from yesterday. Our score here, Baylor 40, Southern 31. Pat has first-half stats when we come back on the Bluebonnet Health Services halftime report. Brought to you by Bluebonnet Health Services. Your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet. You're on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Bluebonnet Health Services has been caring for Central Texans since 2004. Bluebonnet is locally owned and operated, which allows them the most interaction with patients each and every day, promoting compassionate care and integrity. They provide hands-on attention to their patients through a staff with years of experience. Bluebonnet Health Services provides home health care, supportive care, and hospice. Remember, it's your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet Health Services.
Hi, I'm Jim Turner at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. As we celebrate our 10th year anniversary, I want to say thank you to all of our customers. Our dealership is more than a business to me. That's why when you come see us for a reliable new Chevy or award-winning service, we treat you like family. Come see our new collision center, now open to serve you even better for many years to come. Enjoy the game, then come see us at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. Together, let's drive.
Proudly serving Texas since 2007, Magnolia Realty is a full-service brokerage and a trusted neighbor, bridging expert industry knowledge with integrity and kindness. Known for their award-winning agents, Magnolia Realty understands the dynamics of making the real estate journey your own and the importance of trust from contract to close. You can find their local agents here in Waco and across the state, including in Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio, and Temple. To get connected and learn more, visit magnoliarealty.com. Here's to home.
Today we have
Oh, Patrick.
program introduced.
If you would, please give me a legal ID when you come back.
Lime soda.
Thank you.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a
Does anybody call you Patrick other than maybe your mother?
caffeine free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important.
Uh-huh.
Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No.
Oh, it was big trouble.
So you saying hip hop could be hop hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime.
Okay.
Starry hits
Thanks.
different.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Southern 40-31. Right before giving you our first half stats, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Baylor Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
From the Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
Thank you, sir.
This is KRZI Waco, K222DC Waco, K265DV Temple, ESPN Central Texas.
Well, the Bears did the job defensively in the first half. They held Southern to just 31% shooting from the floor, 4 of 11 from a three-point line. Kept them off the free throw line for the most part, just 5 of 7 there for the Jags. Baylor 39% from the floor. They made 5 of 15 threes and were great at the free throw line. 9 of 11 for the leading free throw shooting team in the Big 12. Individual scoring looks like this: 12 points apiece for Tunde Yesufu and Cameron Carr. Carr added 4 rebounds to his point total. 3 rebounds for Yesufu in the first half. Actually, Tunde Yesufu with 2 blocked shots to go along with his production. 4 points for Caden Powell. 11 big rebounds for Powell in the first half, coming off a game against Alcorn State where he set a career record with 16 rebounds, on track to do that again this afternoon. Bucket for Dan Skilling in the first half, 6 for Obi Agbam. A couple three-pointers down for him in 4 attempts. Michael Ratai with 4 points, 3 rebounds, and a couple of assists. As you would expect, a number of different players in the scoring column for Southern, led by Terrence Dixon, 8 points and 5 rebounds for Dixon. And then Michael Jacobs, averaging 21 points a game, did not start the game because of a hip pointer, came on to get meaningful minutes and score 7 points, a couple rebounds for him in the first half as well. 6 points for Cam Ambery. He added 2 assists to his production in the first half, and then 3 different players for Southern with a bucket in the first half. Bears out-rebounded Southern 26-20 in the first, and of those 26 rebounds for the Bears, 9 of them on the offensive end. Bears with just 4 second chance points. Southern able to get points on the offensive glass on their end of the floor. They have a total of 20 rebounds, 7 offensive rebounds, which produced 11 second chance points. So a third of Southern's points in the first half came on their really great work on the offensive glass in the first half. All of that culminates in a 9-point lead for the Bears at halftime. 40-31 Bears lead. Stay with us. Second half is up next, right around the corner here on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
It's the wrap-up-the-year sales event at Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Waco. Drive the stunning 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee L with 0% financing for 60 months, or take $4,500 in combined bonus cash, plus $1,000 in select inventory cash. And right now, enjoy no payments for 90 days. Just sign and drive into the new year. These deals end soon, so hurry into Allen Samuels in Waco today.
Come by. Let's be friends.
Are you tired of slow internet? Are data caps and throttling making it impossible to stream your favorite shows and movies? If so, it sounds like it's time to switch to Nextlink Internet. With Nextlink, there are no data caps and no throttling, just super fast internet speeds, up to 1 gig over wireless in some areas. Plus, Nextlink is an official partner of Baylor Athletics. So don't wait another minute. Give Nextlink a call or go online to nextlinkinternet.com to see what special offers are available to you. Blazing fast internet is just a click or phone call away. Sick 'em, Bears.
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health. Enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of life. Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics.
You've been listening to the Bluebonnet Health Services Halftime Show on the Baylor Sports Media Network. Brought to you by
John, you don't have to worry about ID because I got Pat to do it for me.
Athletics, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance.
We didn't need to do it more than twice.
Athletics. Visit Texas
or more than once.
Insurance online to find a local.
You're all welcome. That's what I'm here for.
Services. Libman.
Trying to keep it legal.
Trusted brand name in cleaning. Premier ER and Urgent Care. Feel better now. Stay tuned as we get set for the second half action with the Baylor Bears as we rejoin the voice of the Bears, John Morris, live from the booth, bringing you the second half action and more. All coming up on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Inside Foster Pavilion, about to begin the second half. Bears lead by 9. That is their largest lead of the day, 40-31. Not a real thing of beauty in the first 20 minutes, really, by either team. But you said it, Pat, for Southern and their coach Kevin Johnson, they may like the position they're in right now.
I think so. I mean, the idea is stay within striking distance by halftime, and a 9-point lead in this game has not been safe. So I think in that locker room, they feel pretty good about it. Kind of interesting. When Baylor came back out from halftime out of the locker room, Coach Sanchez gathered them together, and they worked through some defense.
Is that right?
I mean, it was, we are going to get this right. And it was two groups, and it was all fundamental stuff, how you close out all of that. But you could tell that, I think, is the primary area of focus as this team gets ready for the Big 12.
All right, Bears by 9 as we get set to begin the second half. Settle in with us on this Sunday afternoon. This is the first of a men's-women's doubleheader today here in Foster Pavilion. Big one for Nikki Collin and the 15th-ranked Baylor women. They play Texas Tech in their Big 12 opener coming up at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Boy, you know, it's here.
It is.
Starts a little earlier every year.
Yeah, it certainly does for the women. This year the two tournaments are split, so they'll have their Big 12 tournament the week before the men, so they'll start conference play basically a week, a little more prior to the men also. So 3 o'clock today, the Baylor women versus the undefeated Texas Tech Lady Raiders. Here we go, back to play, beginning the second half. Bears ball wearing the home white. Obi Agbam on the left wing gives to Cam Carr. Carr on the perimeter, a couple of bounces, gives to Ratai, to Carr. He'll drive, he's fouled on his drive to the bucket.
You know, one thing he does really well, he and Yesufu both, is draw fouls. They each drew 3 fouls in the first half. And great scorers like Carr know how to get the ball in the hole, whether it's threes, mid-range, at the rim, and it can also be at the free throw line where Carr has been really good.
That was on Terrence Terrence Dixon's Jr., his second personal foul. First team foul here in the second half. Inbounds it comes to Yesufu, dribbles at the free throw line, back outside to Agbam, who nails the three-pointer.
Yeah, 3 of 5 now from a three-point line, but a great pass by Yesufu. He just sort of backed his defender down into the middle of the lane and got a little help from a double down from the perimeter. That left Agbam wide open.
12-point lead, biggest of the day for the Bears on the first bucket here in the second half. For Southern, a drive into the paint. Damari Jones forces the shot with his left hand. It's no good. Rebound Bears. Off to the races. Yesufu. The lay-in no good, but a foul.
Again, we talk about how great scorers know how to draw fouls and get to the line. Good example there. Yesufu and Carr both have drawn 4 fouls, still have another half a ball to play.
Cam Embry whistled for the foul. That's his second personal. Yesufu took a hard fall, but he is up and he is at the line of scrimmage, or at the line of scrimmage. He's at the free throw line. You'd think I'd be past football crossover.
Well, you know, when the Big 12 starts, we're going to be saying line of scrimmage a lot.
There'll be a lot of that, won't
Be
there?
a lot of that. A lot of pushing, shoving, and off tackle. And
First free throw's good by Yesufu. Second leading freshman scorer in the Big 12 at this point in the season. Man, has he been impressive.
he has, and it's just productive. You know, he makes a couple of threes here and there, but it's just effort. He just finds loose balls as he does right there. Took it away. Bears get the ball back.
Took it away from Embry. Starts the break for the Bears. Here's Skillings, the alley-oop to Cam Carr, who touches it in.
What a luxury for a Baylor player when you're in trouble. Looked like Skillings was about to fall to the floor. Just throw it near the rim. Carr will go get it.
16-point lead for the Bears, and a 7-0 run to start the second half. And now a turnover by Southern as they work it down in the low post. It is Baylor's ball with the Bears leading 47-31.
Yeah, it's going to get Michael Jacobs into the game. I mean, he's the guy that really makes them go. He's a guard, point guard, but he can score 21 points a game. Got to have him on the floor at this part of the game.
Jacobs apparently just more comfortable coming off the bench. You know,
yeah.
He came in, he didn't start the game today, didn't start the second half.
Yeah, he didn't start last year and was still first team All-Southwest Athletic Conference.
Bears ball, Michael Ratai drives. Low blocks, right side, kicks it outside to Skillings. He'll drive in. And his layup attempt is blocked, but he ended up on the floor, and he was fouled.
You know, I think you can tell the message to the team in the locker room at halftime was drive the ball. I mean, you've got to make whoever you're playing this afternoon at Southern guard you, and you have to be hard to guard. Each of these guys is so explosive with a first step. That's awfully hard to guard. Then you're going to get weak side help. Just creates so many great opportunities. This is the third trip for the Bears in the second half to the free throw line, and we're not even 2 minutes in.
Yeah. Dan Skillings, 2 free throws. First one is short. He'll have another one coming. 2 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists in the first half by the Cincinnati transfer Dan Skillings Jr. Second one is good. His third point of the day. Extends the largest lead of the day for the Bears now to 17 points at 48-31. Here's Southern, they attack, layup, no, but a foul. Foul is called on Michael Ratai, who can't really believe it.
And you know, that's how you beat a press. I mean, Southern saw the full court press from the Bears, and John, it was literally 3 passes, and they were trying to lay the ball in. Bears were out of position, and they had to foul Jones, but that's how you do it. No dribbling, but lots of passing. I say lots. Just again, they covered 94 feet with 3 passes.
Puts Damari Jones at the free throw line for the first time today. And his first one is good. Not a lot of free throw attempts by Southern in the first half. They were 5 of 7 in the first 20 minutes. Second one's good. He hit them both. First 2 points of the second half come at the 18:05 mark for Southern. It's 48-33 Bears.
A bit of pressure from Southern. Bears break it. And nothing to show for that, but not a full court deliberate press, but a lot of pressure in the backcourt. Embry was in Agbem's hip pocket. He cleared the floor, did Agbem, and just started bringing it up. And Bears miss an opportunity at the tail end of that offense.
Agbem inbounds to Carr, 3 right corner short. Just clipped the right side of the iron. Rebound Southern. Jaguars basketball. Embry pull up 3 in transition. Deep 3 is no good. Rebound by Obi Agbem. The floor to Skillings. Skillings left side of the floor. Right side to Agbem. Obi Agbem, the Wyoming transfer for the Bears, to Ratai. Lobs Low for Tunde Yesufu. Turns around and puts it in.
Yeah, give Ratai another assist. That's his 4th of the game. He just sees the floor so well at the top of the key, and he'll release from the low post, get up there, set a screen, help move the ball from one side to the other. But that time he saw Yesufu with a mismatch in the low post.
Bears lead by 17 again, equals their biggest lead of the day, 50-33 at the 17-minute mark. Jacobs drives out of the left corner, cut off by Yesufu, spins, shoots, shot no good. He was going to shoot one way or the other, just wouldn't go for him. Bears to Ratai underneath, and Ratai is fouled.
That's a great pass from Dan Skillings. Got the rebound and had a full head of steam taking it up the floor, and just a little bounce pass with his right hand down low to Ratai. Ratai goes over and gives him a high five. Again, part of being a good passer is just making sure that the other 4 guys on the floor are moving, they're cutting, finding the lanes that give them the opportunity to score.
Foul was on Terrence Dixon Jr. That's his 3rd. 2 have come here in the second half. He'll go to the bench. First free throw is good by Michael Ratai.
It's another guy just like the way he plays. He doesn't force anything. He doesn't feel like he's got to score, but he moves the ball well. In fact, Coach Drew has referred to him as a point forward a couple of times just because of his ability to thread the needle. Great passer.
His 2 free throws give the Bears their biggest lead today at 19 points, 52-33. Bears have outscored Southern, and there's a 5-second call. Some backcourt pressure by Baylor, and forces the turnover on the 5-second call.
You know, Skillings was the guy, I think, primarily responsible for that, and we've talked about it at halftime, John. Skillings really hadn't scored it much. He's got 3 points in the game, but those are the kind of plays that he can make that just impact the game in a positive way. He's got 4 rebounds. That one's not going to show up in the stat sheet. That's a big play for Skillings.
Bears have outscored Southern 12-2 to start this second half. Now they've got the turnover. They are inbounding on their baseline. Inbounds it comes to Yesufu. Back to Agbum for 3, and it's good. Obi Agbum, his 4th made 3 this afternoon.
Yeah, on the assist from Yesufu. That's an underneath out-of-bounds play. They saw Yesufu in the lane, just threw it up for him to be able to bring it down. Nobody's going to take it from him. And a quick kick out to Agbum, and he is deadly today.
Just like that, it's a 22-point lead for the Bears. There's a steal from behind. Agbum snuck in behind the player for Southern and took the ball away. Skillings driving layup, lost the handle on the ball, it looked like.
Yeah, he was going to dunk it and just lost the handle on it.
And for Southern, Malik Abdul-Gawad gets the ball in the low post and puts it in. Only the 2nd bucket here in the second half. Actually, the first field goal in the second half to go with 2 free throws for Southern at the 15:52 mark. 55-35, Bears lead by 20. 3 by Skillings is good.
That's a great pass from Carr, too, to be able to find him. I mean, Carr was right in front of the Baylor bench next to us, and that ball traveled about 35 feet on the fly. It was a skip pass, and all Skillings had to do was catch it and shoot it.
23-point lead for the Bears. Skillings on the alley-oop went for Carr, a little too tall for him, ball out of bounds, but last touch by Southern. All right, there's the answer. Can an alley-oop pass be too tall? Can it actually ever be too tall? That one might have been.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a phrase you don't hear very often, too tall for Carr.
Right, but it will be Baylor's ball following a timeout. Comes with 15:24 to play, second half. Bears have opened it up now, leading 58-35 over Southern. Here on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Bluebonnet Health Services has been caring for Central Texans since 2004. Bluebonnet is locally owned and operated, which allows them the most interaction with patients each and every day, promoting compassionate care and integrity. They provide hands-on attention to their patients through a staff with years of experience. Bluebonnet Health Services provides home health care, supportive care, and hospice. Remember, it's your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet Health Services.
Kids can now join the Baylor Cub Club, the official kids club of Baylor Athletics, presented by Green Eye Associates. Fans 12 and under can register for the low cost of $25 and gain exclusive benefits and access to Baylor Athletics events. Members receive free admission to select events, exclusive giveaway access, and their own membership package. To register your Cub, please visit BaylorBears.com/Cub Club. Sign your Cub up today.
Everything we do for you. Slam dunk benefits at First Central Credit Union. Tip off with free checking that pays cash, less fees, great rates, quick local loans, easy online applications, a free mobile app, secure remote control cards, 24/7 deposits, and more services at our ATMs, and a free new member t-shirt. Join today at firstcentralcu.com. We're your team. Everything we do for you.
Eligibility and application requirements apply. Member NCUA.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Basketball brought to you in part by Pepsi. Hey, Bears fans, this basketball season, make Pepsi your go-to game day drink because it's the only drink for basketball watching. Pepsi, that's what I like. Proud partner of Baylor basketball.
You know, coaching staff will tell you pretty much in any game, 3 keys. Number 1, hold your opponent to 38% shooting or less. Bears have done that. Southern at 31% from the floor. Take care of the basketball, 11 or fewer turnovers. Bears have done that. They have turned it over just 3 times in this game, and then get more offensive and defensive rebounds than the opponent. Bears have done that as well, and that's, John, why they're up 58-35, 5 minutes into the second half.
Yeah, and that lead because Baylor's outscored Southern 18-4 to start the second half. Southern has 2 free throws and 1 field goal, 4 points through the first, 4 minutes and 36 seconds.
You know, something else the Bears are doing really well is sharing the ball. They have 18 made field goals. 15 of those 18 have been assisted, and that's a big number. I mean, when you're sharing the ball like they have been, you're going to shoot a high percentage.
Baylor's ball out of the timeout. They continue that. Skillings nails a 3 from the left corner.
Yeah, it's his second 3 of the half, and he's kind of coming to light. He had just 3 at halftime, but now he's got back-to-back 3s virtually here in the second.
61-35, make it 61-37 as Malik Abdul-Gawad gets the nice pass and dunks it. 61-37, Baylor on top, 14:50 to play. Here's Skillings, new life, drives in. Left-hand layup is no good, loose ball. Yesufu picks it up, left open, he'll hit a 3 from the left side.
You know, he got that shot just because Skillings was so active on the glass, and for him it was just, look what I found in the corner. Ball rolled to him, and it was maybe the best look at a 3 he's had in a while.
There's a long-range 3 put up by Fazi Oshadi, and he misses it off to the right side, no good. Rebound tied up, possession arrow favors Southern. They'll maintain possession.
You know, and here comes at the 14:25 mark, Powell and Williams, just like clockwork. I mean, if you got somebody in there who's just tearing it up, you're not going to pull them out unless they're tired. But in this case, that's the routine. About 5 minutes in, you're going to get those 2 guys in, and you breathe these guys, get them a little bit of a breather, very strategically. You got a 7-man rotation, you got to use it.
Rebounds, it comes to Jacobs, almost lost it out of bounds, throws it cross court, almost lost it out of bounds. Now saved in bounds, Baylor's got it, and a foul at midcourt is called on Tunde Yesufu.
Yeah, it was a loose ball, and he reached in and got a piece of it, but I think he got more arm than he did ball. But just a hustle play. It's another one Baylor coaching staff's not going to complain about at all.
First personal foul of the day on Tunde Yesufu. Only the second team foul on the Bears here in the second half.
Man, he's been great. Yesufu, 19 points in the game. Coming to life a little bit from the 3-point line. Comes into the game shooting right at 30%. He can make them. Just got to keep shooting them.
It's got to be inspiring for him to have his mom in attendance here.
Oh, yeah.
The country of Benin. Fun to have her in attendance. Here's Abdul Gawad. Kind of wheels around his defender and puts it in. He's got 8 on the day at 64-39 Bears. Baylor ball, Skillings to Yesufu. Yesufu bounces back to Obi Agbum. Agbum in the right-hand corner. Bounces for Yesufu. He's pushed from behind. The foul on Michael Jacobs, his third.
That's something about Yesufu. He rarely, I can't remember when the ball was just taken away from him. He's turned it over here and there, just trying to be aggressive, but he is so strong with the ball. Once he gets his hands on it, you are not going to take it from him.
Isaac Williams, Caden Powell off the Baylor bench. Williams inbounds to Skillings. Driving left-hand hook shot is good by Skillings.
Yeah, and his teammates have figured out he's found the range. He's got 8 points here in the second half, and they're making sure he's getting the touches he needs.
66-39 is the Baylor lead. Make it 66-41. Short jumper by Southern. Timeout, Coach Kevin Johnson. Jacobs the bucket. Timeout, Jaguars. 13:26 to play. It's Baylor 66, Southern 41. Back after this word from Toyota.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here to let you know that Toyotathon is on. And what better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota, like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really get in the spirit, let's sing about it. So without further ado, driving through the snow in a new RAV4, hooray! To the slopes we go in a Highlander for a ski day. A Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes come true. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey!
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 1st. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 5th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places. During Toyotathon, qualified buyers can get 2.99% APR financing for 72 months on a rugged new 2026 Tundra. Offer available in select states only.
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball. Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
What a start to this second half by Baylor. We are 6.5 minutes in. And Pat, I think it was 18-4. Baylor outscoring Southern to start the second half. Now they've outscored the Jaguars 26-10, but really opened up what was a 9-point lead at halftime, now to 25.
Yeah, and Southern really can't score. You talked about it here in the second half. And one of the ways they scored in the first was by getting to the offensive glass and getting second chance opportunities. In fact, at halftime, John, Jaguars had 11 second chance points. Now, with 13:26 left in the game, they've had just 2 in the second half. So a third of their points in the first came off the on offensive rebound, second chance points. Bears have just shut that off here in the second, and that's big. That's how they were scoring in the first.
Pat, you mentioned earlier, Baylor very impressive, only 3 turnovers so far to this point in the game. But Southern themselves only 8 turnovers. They've done a good job in that area.
Yeah, they have. Both teams have.
So it's Baylor's ball coming out of the timeout. Bears leading 66-41. Little backcourt pressure by Southern. Cam Embry on Isaac Williams. Put my money on Williams on a foot race anytime against anybody that might guard him.
Yeah.
There's a foul on the far side of the floor, and it's on Ashton McGee, his second.
Yeah, and Williams has been great today. He hasn't scored a point, but he really hasn't had to. His job is to get the ball where it needs to be. And I think in this game in particular, get on the defensive end and just be a ball-hawking defensive guard.
Williams hits Agbum, right side, back outside to Williams, into the paint, turnaround jumper. Now he has.
There it is.
First points today.
Yeah, and John, he can do that. He can break a defense down, and he's added that little mid-range jumper to his package, and that makes him even more dangerous.
27-point lead, biggest of the day for the Bears. 3 by Embry is off the mark. Rebound, Yesufu. Yesufu's pass stolen away. Turnover Bears. Jacobs, layup. No good at the other end. And Yesufu has it for Baylor. Outlet to Williams. Bears have numbers. Williams all the way for the lay-in.
You can do that too. I mean, he just is a jet with the ball and put pressure on the defense. It was a 3-on-1, but nobody ever, the lone defender, never made him change directions. And when that's the case, he is going to finish at the basket.
From a 9-point lead at halftime, now to 29 for the Bears. Here's a miss, ball knocked around, and that man Abdul Gowad puts it in. He's got 10 on the day. The senior or the grad student from Cairo, Egypt.
Yeah, Powell sitting at 11 rebounds in the game, had a career-high 16 against Alcorn State, and that is in jeopardy in this game.
Wow, how about that? Isaac Williams somehow just goes around his defender. Nobody helps out, and he lays it in.
You know, about 2 minutes ago I said, well, he hasn't scored today, really hasn't had to. He's reeled off 6 in a row.
That's right. It's 72-43, Baylor on top. Now Williams on the defensive end. Going to be whistled for a foul, trying to get to the ball, steal it from Jacobs. Can't do so, so he pushed him a bit. That'll get us to a timeout. 11:38 to play, second half. Baylor 72, Southern 43. You're listening to Baylor Bear Basketball, the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Hi, I'm Jim Turner at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. As we celebrate our 10th year anniversary, I want to say thank you to all of our customers. Our dealership is more than a business to me. That's why when you come see us for a reliable new Chevy or award-winning service, we treat you like family. Come see our new collision center, now open to serve you even better for many years to come. Enjoy the game, then come see us at Jim Turner Chevrolet in McGregor. Together, let's drive.
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health. Enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of life. Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics.
Do you want to earn points while cheering on your favorite Baylor teams? Join Baylor Bold Rewards. Track your attendance on the Baylor Sports app across athletic events and earn points towards prizes and experiences. Download the Baylor Sports app or register online today at BaylorBoldRewards.com and start earning your points today.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Southern 72-43. Again, it was a 9-point game at halftime. Bears have come out, Pat, in the second half, and they have been lights out so far.
They have, and one thing they do a really good job of is making sure the guys that are on a little bit of a roll have the ball when they need it. And over the course of a game, sometimes it's Cars, sometimes it's Skillings. Take your pick. But over the last 4 or 5 minutes, it's really been Isaac Williams. Bears have made each of their last 5 shots, and 3 of those were provided by Isaac Williams. Just when we said, he really doesn't need to score in this game, reeled off 6 in a row. And one of the more efficient players on this team. Shoots it really well, doesn't turn it over much. And one thing that really I think goes unnoticed is his work on the defensive side, where he is Baylor's best on-ball defender.
You talk about efficient players. Baylor's got several of those guys that would fit into that category.
Yeah, I think Carr's one of those guys.
Yeah.
He shoots at a high percentage, but he's not a volume shooter.
Carr sitting at 14 points on the day at 12 at halftime. Southern ball,
Ooh.
Jacobs. Little step back jumper. I think that's a 2-pointer, not a 3. He was close to the line, but a 2-pointer by Jacobs for Southern coming out of the timeout makes it 72-45. Baylor on top. Agbam on the left side. Baylor's hit 5 of 6 3-pointers here in the second half. They've hit 73% of their shots from the floor overall in the second half. Carr for 3. No good. Chased his own miss. Got it back, went up for the dunk, and was fouled.
That was the case of sometimes your best rebounder is the guy that just shot it, because he knew Carr did as soon as it left his hands, it was not going in, and he was chasing it. He was easily the first guy to the ball to get the rebound.
So So Carr now will go to the free throw line. Again, averages 21.7 points per game. Fourth leading scorer in the Big 12. He's got 14 points on the day. He's 4 of 4 shooting free throws.
Yeah, that's one thing the Bears have done really well today is get to the line. And in Big 12 play anyway, I think that is a key for their success. They know how to get there. First free throw by Carr is a little bit short, but they've got to get points at the line. They've got the guys to produce those kind of points. Carr and Yesufu both have been really hard. In fact, Yesufu's 7 of 8 at the line today.
Second free throw coming by Carr. First one was short. This one is good, 1 of 2. And the lead is 73-45 for the Bears.
You know, this is a game where Southern trailed by 9 at halftime and had to feel really good about what they'd accomplished in the first 20 minutes, but it went south for them in a hurry.
It's going to be a question for Coach Drew post-game.
Yeah.
What'd y'all say at halftime?
Yeah.
What'd you say to kick them into high gear?
I could take a pretty good guess at a couple of those things.
Right.
Now, how he delivered it, I don't know.
Yeah. Abdul Gowad into the paint, and he jumps and shoots and scores over Caden Powell.
Yeah, he's given them an inside presence in the second half that they did not have in the first. Transfer from Massachusetts, 6'10", gives him some length.
For the Bears, Cam Carr gets it right wing, left open. He'll shoot a 3. It is no good. Rebound pulled down by Ashton McGee for Southern. Boy, that was an open look for Cameron Carr. Jacobs 3 straight away, and he banked it in, but it goes for 3.
Yeah, he launched it. I didn't hear him call glass, bank, anything, but you know what? Counts. No asterisk by it.
Now 73-50 is the score. Isaac Williams looks to answer. 3 left corner is no good. Rebound. Run out by Ambery. He is bumped by Baylor's Obi Agbum.
Yeah, Agbum just could not resist the urge to try to take it from Ambery. It's hard to do. I mean, you're really not going to pick his pocket in the open floor. He is the point guard for Southern, and Agbum would like to have that one back.
Timeout, Scott Drew. Bit of a run by Southern. They've hit their last 4 shots from the floor. Baylor led by 29, and Southern has closed it to 23. So a short timeout. We will keep it right here. Bob, if that's okay with you. Yep, we'll keep it right here. 9:36 to play. Bears lead it 73-50.
Yeah, and we saw the other night against another SWAC team, Alcorn State. I thought at the end of that game, really a little early into the second half, Alcorn just got tired. I don't see that tonight from Southern. I don't see fatigue. In fact, they've got 10 guys that average double-digit minutes. I think the Bears defensively have stepped it up and have shut Southern off like a faucet. They were able to score, particularly on the offensive glass in the first half. That has just not been the case here in the second.
73-50 Bears on top. And a really strong second half has helped them build that lead. So a Christmas break today. And you know what Coach Drew always says, what he'll say to us on postgame.
Just makes Christmas a little sweeter.
That's right. You can have a Christmas or you can have a Merry Christmas. And it depends on how your last game before Christmas goes. Looking like it's going to be a Merry Christmas for the Bears. Southern ball. Out of the Baylor call timeout. Inbounds under the basket. Kick out 3 is no good. Missed by Brandon Hardy. Rebound Baylor.
Yeah, that's Southern's chance in this game. Down 23, 9:25 to play. They're going to have to make a bunch of threes. That's going to be their go-to here to finish the game.
Here's Cam Carr. Drives in. Shot no good, but tipped in by Caden Powell.
Yeah, to get his 13th rebound of the game. So he's getting close to his career high of 16.
75-50, Baylor on top, 9:06 to play. Jacobs into the paint, goes left, comes back right, shot no good, ball out of bounds. Last touch by Michael Ratai. He says no. I don't think they'll use a challenge on this one, but the ball will stay with the Southern Jaguars.
Yeah, and Coach Drew doesn't miss an opportunity to get guys in the game. If the time is right, when there's a dead ball, he's moving guys in and out. He got Skillings in for Powell. He brought, I guess it was Agbum out. Yep, he did, and got Williams back in. No, Yesufu.
So Southern inbounding on their baseline. Put the ball back into play. Jones, Damari Jones, top of the key. Gives to Hardy, now to Dixon. Now put the ball in the hands of Michael Jacobs, their leading scorer. 7 to shoot. Around the screen of Dixon. Drive, layup, good by Jacobs.
I tell you, he is a really nice player. Knows how to score, knows how to break a defense down. You wouldn't think he's that quick with his first step because he's a thick guy. 6'1", looks like he goes 205.
Here's Isaac Williams, drives in, shot is good, and a foul.
What a play. You know, and John, when he came here at 49% from the free throw line, when he's taking those kind of shots, now he's going to be able to make defenses pay for him or pay for their pressure at the rim. He is a strong kid. In fact, Coach Melton said he might be the strongest player on the roster. So when he gets it that close to the rim, he's able to use his physicality to get it in, and he's become a really good free throw shooter at 75%.
Patty took only one shot in the first half. He didn't have any points. He's got 8 going for 9, and he's got it as he hits the free throw.
You know, and that free throw looks he's just so comfortable and so confident at the line. And early in the season, we didn't see either one of those things when he got the ball at the line. Now, I think he's looking forward for opportunities to make free throws.
78-52 is the Baylor lead for Southern. The pass on the right baseline by Damari Jones. One dribble, shot up and in by Jones. His first made basket today. Little backcourt pressure. Long pass across the midcourt line from Williams to Yesufu. Yesufu under the basket is fouled.
You know, we talked about how strong Isaac Williams is. That's a good example. He had the ball. A trap was coming at him. He had the ball about 5 feet in the backcourt from the half-court line. Saw the trap coming, and he saw Yesufu open. John, that is about a 50-foot pass that he made and made it look easy. I mean, that thing was rifled to Yesufu, and you've got to have some strength to do that. He's got it.
That was on Terrence Dixon Jr. That's his 5th. The Lamar transfer fouls out with 8:05 to play. Abdul-Gawad is back on. They play the rest of the game. First free throw is good by Yesufu. Boy, he gets to the line a lot.
Yeah, he does. Again, just knows how to score.
2 free throws. It's 80-54. Baylor leads. Hardy a 3, left corner, no good. Skilling's the rebound. Yesufu to Carr. Nice hit on the right baseline and lays it in.
That's sort of a secondary fast break by the Bears. Skillings led it, kicked it over to Yesufu very quickly, and Yesufu knew exactly where he was going with it when he caught it. In fact, almost a touch pass to Carr in the corner.
Boy, and he was quick to the basket. Shot by Cameron Carr puts Baylor up 82-54. Carr now with 17 on the day. Yesufu the leading scorer with 21 for the Bears. Hardy a 3, right side, no good. Rebound Isaac Williams. Williams pushes the tempo. Pass to Yesufu. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. Last touched by a Southern Jaguar. It's Jaguars in Baton Rouge. If you're in Hubbard, Texas, it's the Jaggers. The Jaguars trail here to Baylor 82-54. 7:16 to play. Timeout on the floor. Back after this on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
At Baylor Club, membership unlocks exclusive perks from networking with an incredible community to enjoying stunning spaces. But did you know you don't have to be a member to host your private event with us? Whether it's a wedding, corporate gala, or milestone celebration, our expert private events teams handle every detail with precision and warmth. Indulge in gourmet catering crafted by our executive chef and relax knowing your event will be unforgettable. Ready to join the club or just host in style? Call 254-710-8080.
Rookie home buyer? Slam dunk buying a home with First Central Credit Union. We are opening doors to home ownership. First Central's open door mortgage loans up to 95% of the appraised home value. Our starting lineup includes low closing costs, no points, low origination fees, flexible terms, and competitive rates. Thinking about refinancing your mortgage loan? This play works for you too. Apply online at firstcentralcu.com. We're your team. Everything we do for you.
Some restrictions apply. Rates subject to change. Equal housing lender. Member NCUA.
Bluebonnet Health Services has been caring for Central Texans since 2004. Bluebonnet is locally owned and operated, which allows them the most interaction with patients each and every day, promoting compassionate care and integrity. They provide hands-on attention to their patients through a staff with years of experience. Bluebonnet Health Services provides home health care, supportive care, and hospice. Remember, it's your health, your choice. Ask your doctor for Bluebonnet Health Services.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Baylor Basketball brought to you in part by Hellberg's. Fans, don't miss out on Texas' Top 50 Barbecue. Located conveniently right off Highway 6 outside Waco at Hellberg's Barbecue. Hellberg's offers catering, daily specials, and more to barbecue lovers from across Texas. Hellberg's Barbecue, salt, pepper, and a whole lot of prayer.
Well, Baylor coming into this game, one of the top offensive teams in the country in terms of offensive efficiency, scoring 91 points a game. Held to 40 in the first half. Now they're a little bit more back on their scoring pace. They've got 82, 7:16 to play. And, John, we've talked a lot about the offensive prowess of this team. I think defensively for the second game in a row, these are numbers. Southern right now at 54 points and shooting at just 37% from the floor. These are some defensive numbers that the Bears are going to really warm up to.
Well, that's nice. That's what you want to see. You want to see, we know it's an area of focus, and you want to see it bear out in games, and I think we're starting to see that.
Yeah, again, we talked about this earlier, but at halftime, team comes back on the floor right before the start of the second half, and Ron Sanchez has them out there running their defensive sets. And they're just going to make sure that is a focal point. It has to be. You've got the ability to be one of the top 15 offensive teams in the country. You ought to be able to defend as well, and I think that's been the message to the team.
All right, Baylor basketball as play resumes. 7:16 to play. Isaac Williams drops it inbounds to Michael Ratai. Give to Cam Carr outside the arc to Ratai, who pops out there. Can't hit a cutting Yesufu. Gives instead to Skillings. Skillings muscles it up. Shot no good. Got his own miss. Outside to Yesufu for three, and it's good.
Nice pass from Skillings. And again, it was just effort by Skillings to never quit on the play. Was able to retrieve a loose ball and find Yesufu wide open. That's at least the second time, maybe the third in the second half, we've seen Skillings do that. Yesufu's been the beneficiary.
31-point lead, biggest of the day for Baylor. Here is Michael Jacobs, gets into the paint, and a reach-in foul is called on Baylor's Isaac Williams. Third personal today on Williams. He's going to come to the bench. Obi Agbum will check back in. How about the day going for Tunde Yesufu, Pat? 24 points to match the number on his Baylor jersey.
Yeah, and it's again, he doesn't come in here as a three-point shooter really, but it's nice to see him make some. He's 4 of 6 now out there. And, boy, when he adds that to his game, he is almost impossible to guard.
Here's Jacobs, gets the pass and knifes in on the right baseline and banks it in for two more.
Yeah, he's got 20 now on the afternoon, averaging 21, a little over 21 a game. Ooh.
Cam Carr answers. I mean, it's hard to stop when he gets going downhill, and he gets right to the rack and banks it in for two more.
Yeah, John, and his body control on that shot, I mean, he went right into the heart of the defense and was able to keep the ball alive and was under control enough to get a shot away in traffic.
There's a jumper baseline right that's good by Damari Jones for Southern. 87-58, Baylor leads with 5:50 to play. Skillings passes on the baseline to Carr, who nails the triple from the right corner.
Yeah, give Skillings another assist. That is 4, all in the second half. And he was the guy that created the shot by driving the ball hard to the rim, and Carr was so wide open in the corner.
22 on the day for Carr, his third made three. And a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Michael Ratai. Grab from behind, third personal on Ratai.
Yeah, Bears, you mentioned it earlier, John. Bears did a nice job staying out of foul trouble and keeping Southern off the free throw line. That's just the 16th foul against the Bears in the half.
Jaguars inbound the ball. Far right corner, put the ball in the hands of Jacobs. He dribbles out to the right wing, gives to Abdul Gowad. He'll drive in, he is fouled. And the foul is called on Cam Carr. Let's see if there's free throws. There's not, it was on the floor. Now take that back, he's going to go to the line.
Yeah, that gets him into the bonus.
Okay.
This guy's a nice player, and he gives Southern some length. 6'10", transfer from UMass. Got an average, 4 or 5 a game there. Just wanted to play more, be more part of an offense, and he's found a place at Southern.
Free throw no good, won't get the bonus. Bears with the rebound, leading 90-58. Bears scored 113 against Alcorn State from the SWAC on Friday night. They're sitting at 90 now with 5 minutes to play. Here's Obi Agbum. Bounces to Yesufu, backing down his defender. And how are you going to stop that?
Yeah.
Turnaround short jumper is good.
Yeah, he's just not going to be able to. When he catches it in the deep low post like that, he's so big and strong, and he really had outsized the guy that was guarding him. Easy layup for Yesufu.
92-58, Baylor leads. Abdul Gowad in the paint, bumps into Ratai, and his shot is good.
Yeah, he's been their offense in the second half. Really not much of a factor in the first. He's got 14 now.
You have to add 2 at halftime, so 12 of his 14 in the second half. There's Obi Agbum for the Bears. Gives to Yesufu, left side 3, rims out. Ratai fighting for the rebound. Abdul Gowad has it for Southern. Pushes it up the floor to Jacobs. Jacobs on the right wing. 4:07 to play. Baylor leads by 32, 92-60. Jacobs drive, loses his footing. They're going to call a foul on Michael Ratai. 2 shots, 2 free throws coming. 4th personal on Ratai.
Yeah, and I think the message from the Baylor bench is, look, up 92-60, 4:01 to play, still got to defend. I mean, it's a lot of reaching, a lot of grabbing. Bears, we bragged on them not putting Southern at the free throw line. The last 3 or 4 minutes have been a little different ball game. And this is a guy, Jacobs, that can hurt you at the line.
On the day, he is 4 of 5. Takes his time, free throw up and short, no good. This will be a Magnolia Cupcakes free throw coming.
I'm going to say, there they are. I mean, it distracts me, and I'm not at the free throw line.
Back-to-back missed free throws by an opponent. It's the student crowd Magnolia Cupcakes. That's the draw. That's the motivation. And Jones missed it. He missed them both. There you go. Magnolia Cupcakes for everybody. Now that's a stretch. Magnolia Cupcakes for the students. Bears ball. Skillings, 3, left corner. He knocks it down.
Well, those shots are coming a lot easier now. And the Bears really are just taking target practice out there. 46% from the three-point line in this game.
95-60 is the Baylor lead over Southern. Again, a tremendous second half by Baylor. That's 55 points in the second half and counting for the Bears. Oh, blocked by Cam Carr. Starts the break. What's this one? Yesufu. He'll just drop it in for 2 more.
That's a nice block when it starts a fast break. I think Carr had that in mind. I mean, he took that thing and set it about 30 feet up the floor. Yesufu caught it on the fly and finished with a dunk at the end.
Nice, easy dunk by Yesufu. Don't exert too much energy here late in the game. Will Kirkendall's going to check in. Looks like Drew Perry's going to check in out of the timeout. Will step aside. 3:11 to play. It's Baylor 97, Southern 60. Listening to Baylor Bear Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Proudly serving Texas since 2007, Magnolia Realty is a full-service brokerage and a trusted neighbor, bridging expert industry knowledge with integrity and kindness. Known for their award-winning agents, Magnolia Realty understands the dynamics of making the real estate journey your own and the importance of trust from contract to close. You can find their local agents here in Waco and across the state, including in Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, San Antonio, and Temple. To get connected and learn more, visit magnoliarealty.com. Here's to home.
Hi, Jan from Toyota here to let you know that Toyotathon is on. And what better way to get in the spirit of the season than with a new Toyota, like RAV4, Grand Highlander, and Corolla Cross. But to really get in the spirit, let's sing about it. So without further ado, driving through the snow in a new RAV4, hooray! To the slopes we go in a Highlander for a ski day. A Camry to get hot cocoa, tubing with a Tundra makes the kids go loco. Oh, what fun it is to make holiday wishes come true. Toyotathon, Toyotathon, Toyotathon is on. Oh, what fun it is to drive a new Toyota today. Hey!
Dealer inventory may vary. Current offers on these vehicles end December 1st. Offers are subject to change throughout Toyotathon, which ends on January 5th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places. During Toyotathon, qualified buyers can get 2.99% APR financing for 72 months.
We're about 3 or more minutes away from ID time. I'll remind you in your ear.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Rudy's a proud sponsor of Baylor Men's Basketball. Be sure to stop by your local Rudy's or Rudy's.com for some real Texas barbecue. Enjoy 100% oak smoke meats, delicious sides, and Rudy's signature sauce. Don't forget Rudy's serves breakfast tacos every day until 10 a.m.
Well, Bears about to go 9-2 in pre-conference play. Got one more against Arlington Baptist between Christmas and New Year's. And then the game is on. Bears will go to TCU January the 3rd to open on the road in Big 12 play. But, boy, it goes by in a hurry, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. It just flies. It absolutely flies. Pat, about the day going for Tunde Yesufu, and he's not done yet. 28 points, a new career high. He's got 8 rebounds. He's got 6 assists to go along with it.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't stuff a stat sheet any better than that. He's really done it all today. And what I love about him is, I mean, there's certainly a wow factor to his athletic ability, but he just grinds away and just is so productive. He's going to score in a number of different ways.
Abdul-Gawad in the low post gets the bucket and scores over, I think he scored over Drew Perry there.
There's a mismatch.
Height advantage. Abdul-Gawad having a big game, big second half. Now 16 in the game. Makes it 97-62. Baylor on top. Skillings dribbling, gives to Kirkendall for 3, and it's good! Will Kirkendall knocks down the triple to get the Bears to 100 on the day.
Yeah, and give Skillings another assist. That is 5 for the ball game.
Partial block shot by Caden Powell. Abdul-Gawad, the follow, no good. Powell, another rebound for Baylor. Check his rebound numbers. Boom. Oh, Kirkendall! Back-to-back threes for the Bears. The place goes absolutely crazy.
And he didn't touch the rim on either one of those.
Wow.
You know, he was cocked and ready to fire. He knows that his teammates are going to give him good looks. Now Perry needs to get one.
Yeah. Short bench for Baylor. Great when those guys get into a game, and Kirkendall's hit back-to-back threes. There's Abdul-Gawad battling Caden Powell for the loose ball. Foul's going to be called on. Yeah, it is called on Abdul-Gawad. That is his third personal foul on the day.
Yeah, Powell will be rewarded at the other end. Bears now in the double bonus with a couple of free throws. And Johnny, again, quietly has been dominant on the glass. He has 15 rebounds on the day.
Wow.
One away from tying his career record.
How about that? 31 rebounds in his last 2 games.
That's pretty good.
And counting.
It's pretty good.
Ready for the ID.
Out of the line is Caden Powell. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
From the Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Studios.
Thank you very much.
Chico, K222DC Waco, K265DV Temple, ESPN Central Texas.
A couple of missed free throws there by Caden Powell, and Southern has the loose ball knocked out of bounds. Now they'll bring it into the front court with 1:43 to go. 103-62, Baylor on top. Abdul-Gawad jumper, free throw line, no good. Follow-up is good by A.J. Barnes.
You know, the second chance points stat is going to be a little skewed at the end of the game because of the way this game just unfolded. Bears nursing a 30-point lead the majority of the second half. And they really, I thought that's how they extended the lead. was by keeping Southern to just one and done every possession.
Skillings launches a long-range three and knocks it down for the Bears. Already a career high in made threes. He adds to that his 4th made three this afternoon.
Yeah, 4 of 4 out there for Skillings.
Wow.
Most of that in the second half.
And a whistle and a foul on the Bears with 57.2 seconds to play. 106-64 is the Baylor lead. You know, it's 9 at halftime. I didn't envision things getting out of hand like this.
No, I really didn't. I mean, Southern's a team that knows how to win at a high level. They played a really difficult schedule coming in, went to Washington, took the Huskies into double overtime before losing. So I think, again, you chalk this one up to just a really, really good offensive basketball team hitting on all cylinders this afternoon. Score 106, you've got some firepower.
For the second game in a row.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, even given the competition, being a SWAC school, you know, Baylor played well against Alcorn State. They played well, especially in the second half today.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you should score a lot of points, Bears have answered and have done that.
1 of 2 free throws by Abdul Gawad. 48 seconds to play. Pass to Perry, right side, 3, yes! The exclamation point, Drew Perry with a 3 off the end of the Baylor bench.
And the Perry family goes berserk.
Wow, here's a breakaway for the Bears. Skillings to Isaac Williams, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line. Even Coach Drew can't hide the smile on his face. So Drew Perry a 3. 2 threes by Will Kirkendall, and the Bears sitting at 109 points on the day.
You know what I love is those two guys, when they get any look whatsoever, it's going up.
No question.
I mean, they're cocked and ready to fire.
Can you blame them?
No, not at all.
Isaac Williams at the free throw line for the Bears. First one's no good. Good day shooting free throws for the Bears, although they missed their last 3 now, and this one rolls in.
Yeah, how about that? The shooter's touch from Isaac Williams. I'm telling you, John, you think back to Germany.
Yeah.
And he did not want to go to the free throw line. And now he can't wait to get there.
Abdul Gawad, turnaround jumper is good. Low post on the left side. 22.8 seconds to play. It's 111-67. Kids in the stands love the 6-7 score on the board. Bears don't have to shoot it again. Shot clock is off, 10 seconds remaining. Isaac Williams will dribble out the final seconds. Kevin Johnson, Scott Drew meet at midcourt. And the Bears are headed for a Merry Christmas. A 111-67 win over the Southern Jaguars today.
You know, and John, this wasn't a Big 12 opponent, but this is a team, again, we bragged on them coming into the broadcast, and it's true. They know how to win championships. They could go in and win the SWAC this year, go to the NCAA tournament. So this is, I think, a better win than most people appreciate. But at the end of the day, it was just a team that was hitting on all cylinders. It had firepower to begin with, and they flexed those muscles today. It's a nice win.
Bears run their record to 9-2 in non-conference play. There'll be one more non-conference game remaining, December 29th here against Arlington Baptist. Southern drops to 4-8 with the loss to the Bears. Final score, Baylor 111, Southern 67. Stay with us. The First Central Credit Union postgame show is coming up next on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
It's the wrap-up year sales event at Allen Samuels in Waco. Get the 2025 Ram 1500 Lone Star with 0% for 72 months or 3.9% for 72 months, plus 10% below MSRP and $2,000 in Black Friday select inventory cash. Check out the huge selection of 2026 Ram 2500s, now with $4,000 combined bonus cash allowance, backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Hurry, these year-end savings won't last long at Allen Samuels.
Come by. Let's be friends.
Are you tired of slow internet? Are data caps and throttling making it impossible to stream your favorite shows and movies? If so, it sounds like it's time to switch to NextLink Internet. With NextLink, there are no data caps and no throttling, just super fast internet speeds, up to 1 gig over wireless in some areas. Plus, NextLink is an official partner of Baylor Athletics. So don't wait another minute. Give NextLink a call or go online to nextlinkinternet.com to see what special offers are available to you. Blazing fast internet is just a click or phone call away. Sick 'em, Bears!
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Len and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Hellberg Barbecue is a family-owned business started here in Waco, Texas, and proud to serve the local area. They love to cater all kinds of events, big and small. Serving Baylor and its families is one of their favorite things, and they even ship barbecue nationwide. Check them out while here in Waco or online and support one of Waco's local barbecue restaurants, Hellberg Barbecue. Salt, pepper, and a whole lot of prayer.
This has been live coverage of Baylor men's basketball. Now, it's time for the First Central Credit Union postgame show. Brought to you by Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, championship partner of Baylor Athletics. Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance online to find a local agent today. TFNB, the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Nissan, innovation that excites. Libman, America's trusted brand name in cleaning. Premier ER and Urgent Care. Feel better now. Stay tuned as we break down the game, listen to highlights, and talk with Coach Drew, players, and more. All coming up on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
First Central Credit Union postgame show. It's brought to you by the First Central Credit Union. Everything we do for you. Bears winners today over Southern with a very strong second half, 111-67 the final score. Pat, the final tally, Baylor outscored Southern 71-36 in the second half. 71 points in the second 20 minutes of the game today.
You know, it doesn't matter who you're playing. You score 71.5. That's hard to do against nobody. I mean, that's a lot of firepower, and we knew that, John, coming in. This is a team. Baylor got 5 different guys in double-digit scoring. 2 guys combined for 50, Yesufu and Carr. So that the jury is in on whether this team can score, and I think they did it today against a much better team than the team that they broke 100 against on Friday night in Alcorn.
Career day for Tunde Yesufu. His mom here in attendance today. I think that may have prompted him. Not that he doesn't play hard and play well every game, but a career high 28 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, add in 2 steals and 2 block shots.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot have a better stat line than what he produced today. And what amazes me again is just how consistent he is. I mean, he made 3s today, which is a nice step forward for him. But he is just so productive. He did that in 28.5 minutes in this one. And if that's the guy that is really starting to make the transition from the high school level to Big 12 play, which we're knocking on the door on now, I mean, that is a big bonus for this team. We knew he was capable, but now we're starting to see really what he's capable of.
111-67 the final. Bears win over Southern. More to come on the First Central Credit Union postgame show. We invite you to stay with us. It's brought to you by the First Central Credit Union. Everything we do for you. We're also brought to you by Premier ER and Urgent Care, the place to go when you're not sure where to go. Open 24/7 and just a short walk across campus. No appointment necessary. Just walk in. Visit premier.care to learn more. We'll have more on the First Central Credit Union postgame show in a moment. Bears win over Southern 111-67 the final score on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Come see why Green Eye Associates is voted best in Waco year after year. Enjoy exceptional service and care from Dr. Leanne Green alongside her dedicated optometrist and staff. Receive trustworthy insights on your eye health. Enjoy the impressive variety of contacts and eyewear and work with the most experienced optical team in Waco. Don't miss the new state-of-the-art dry eye therapies that rejuvenate the eyes and face with safe, non-invasive treatments to restore comfort and quality of life. Green Eye Associates, official optometrist of Baylor Athletics.
Texas Golf Carts has been providing sales, service, and leasing to Central Texas since 1993. We offer many different parts.
Y'all were on a bunch earlier toward the end of the game.
Authorized Yamaha and Club Car dealer in Central Texas.
Yeah, they had a shot of y'all, and then later Coach Drew was standing kind of in front of John, so they were trying to. Yeah, I'm sure that happened a bunch.
Expertise in meeting and achieving your desires and specifications. We are also proud supporters of the Baylor Bears. Sick 'em, Bears.
Are you tired?
Got some maturity.
Apps and throttling, making it impossible to stream your favorite shows and movies? If so, it sounds like it's time to switch to Nextlink Internet.
Or seasoned veterans.
Super fast internet speeds, up to 1 gig over wireless in some areas. Plus, Nextlink is an official partner of Baylor Athletics. So don't wait another minute. Give Nextlink a call or go online to nextlinkinternet.com to see what special offers are available to you. Blazing fast internet is just a click or phone call away. Sick 'em, Bears.
TFNB Your Bank for Life is the official local bank of Baylor Athletics. Find out why more Central Texas are making TFNB their bank for life. Sign up for our Edge checking and savings accounts to earn interest or cash back. With 5 convenient locations and an award-winning mobile app, banking has never been easier. TFNB Your Bank for Life. Member FDIC.
You're listening to Baylor Men's Basketball. Baylor Men's Basketball on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
Back on the First Central Credit Union postgame show, brought to you by the First Central Credit Union. Everything we do for you. Also brought to you by Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud championship partner of Baylor Athletics. 111-67, the final. Baylor wins over Southern today. Bears 9-2 on the season. Southern drops to 4-8. Pat, you got the final stats. Let's share those with our listeners.
There are a lot of them. A lot of scoring, John. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different guys in double digits for the Bears, which is really about par for this team, primarily coming from 7 different guys. 28 for Yesufu. We talked about his line. Unbelievable. 8 rebounds, 6 assists, just 2 turnovers, a couple of steals, a couple of blocked shots, and then doesn't even really get to the impact he made on the defensive side of the floor. 22, 6 rebounds for Cameron Carr in the game as well. He had 6 assists in the game, as did Yesufu. You think about that. Those 2 guys combined for 50 in the game, had 12 assists. That is a lot of production from just 2 guys. 17 points for Dan Skillings. Most of those was, am I right, 15 in the second half. He had 5 assists as well, did not turn the ball over, had 6 rebounds to go along with his points. So really a banner day for him. In fact, he was a perfect 4 of 4 at the 3-point line in this game. Obi Agbam had a quiet 12 in the game, did have 3 assists and no turnovers, so he continues his assist-to-turnover ratio numbers. 4 rebounds for him in the game as well. And then Michael Ratai was 6, had 3 rebounds, 3 assists. And again, just a really quiet but very productive afternoon for Ratai. And then rounding out the double-digit scores in the game, 11 points for Isaac Williams, 5 assists for him. And John, just kind of moving ahead a little bit, look at this number. Baylor had 28 assists on 37 made baskets.
Wow,
that's incredible.
That right?
That's
wow.
just unbelievable. So, and that was all against just 4 turnovers in the ball game. So you do that, you're going to win a lot of games.
Wow.
Scoring for Southern, just 2 different players in double digits. Michael Jacobs got his average. He had 20. And then Abdel Gowad had 19 points in the game, 6 rebounds, most of those in the second half. It really was about all they could come up with, Southern, in the second half in terms of scoring. Number of different players. We expected that really from the Jaguars as well. Number of different players playing and getting anywhere from 3 to 6 points in the ball game. Baylor shot it at 55%. They made 53% of their threes. They were 17 of 32 from beyond the arc. And then 20 of 26 from the free throw line. Baylor comes in the leading free throw shooting team in the Big 12, and they upped that percentage a little bit today, shooting 77% from the free throw line. Southern shot it at 40%. They made just 5 of 18 threes. Kind of felt like that was their chance to win this game or make it competitive, and at 27.8%, just not able to do that. Bears did a nice job keeping Southern off of the free throw line, where the Jaguars were just 8 of 14 in this game. Bears dominated the glass 44-31. Bears had 8 points off of just 9 turnovers by Southern. Points in the paint heavily favored the Bears. Second chance points, unfortunately, Coach Drew will probably speak to this. maybe the only negative about today, second chance points favored Southern 19-16. It's a number that the Bears usually, or a battle they usually win in this game. All that culminates in a 111-67 win for the Bears, who go to 9-2, one game away from the start of Big 12 play at TCU on January the 3rd. So a nice tune-up, but as Coach Drew says, you can have Christmas or you could have a Merry Christmas. This is going to be a Merry Christmas.
It's going to be a Merry Christmas for the Bears. Take a break, back with more on the First Central Credit Union postgame show in a moment. Still to come, visit with Coach Scott Drew, and then I believe Caden Powell is coming our way also. We're brought to you in part by the Greater Waco Chamber. Whether you're a member business or considering membership, optimize the opportunity to gather and grow your business with us. Go to wacochamber.com/activate to explore the benefits of membership. Another game to follow here in Foster Pavilion. The Baylor women, number 15 in the nation, hosting undefeated 13-0 Texas Tech in the Big 12 Conference opener. That along the Baylor Sports Network from with Lori Fogelman and Derek Smith coming up top of next hour. Baylor, Texas Tech, Big 12 women's basketball. Take a break, back with more on the First Central Credit Union postgame show in a moment. It's brought to you by the First Central Credit Union. Hang on, Scott Drew is coming our way. We'll visit with him before we go to a break. So Coach Drew is going to join us. Thank you, Bobby.
I said, oh, Merry Christmas, and guess what? We all such tweets on It's a Wonderful Life.
Scott Drew coming our way. His postgame comments brought to you by Alliance Bank. Alliance Bank, your Central Texas business bank. Coach, congratulations. Big win today.
Man, I tell you what, you're always nervous that game before Christmas. And thing that was most pleasing is how we played second half. Because first half, we did some things well, but not nearly as good offensively as we could have been. And then second half, you shoot 71% from the field, 71 from three. That's how you're supposed to play.
Yeah. So what was the halftime message to your team?
Well, first, Southern's a good team. They played a lot of people close, so it wasn't like we walked in like we should be up 30. But offensively, we didn't do things that would normally give us a chance to get separation. And I thought we did a much better job second half with that.
Shot the ball so well and really came out of the gate strong in the second half, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, Pat Nunley will tell you anytime you shoot 53% from three, you're doing well. But especially 12 for 17 second half, and when Drew banged his and Will hit his too, couldn't be more fitting. And then 28 assists, 4 turnovers. I mean, that's tremendous right there.
You know, Coach, you look at that, on that stat, you don't see that very often. You had 37 made buckets, 28 of those were assisted.
And every coach dreams of games like that. So hopefully we can build off that. Obviously we get back, it's a little different. Southern's a great team, but it's not the Big 12, and competition goes up.
Yeah. Can you have a better stat line than Tunde Yesufu had tonight or this afternoon?
Yeah, like 11 for 14 or 12 for 14. But really efficient. 9 for 10. Great seeing him get to the line. The 6 assists, 2 turnovers was great. Cam Carr, 6 assists, 0 turnovers. I mean, those guys 12 and 2, they draw so much attention because they're scoring, but they're more than capable passers. And the great thing is, like Dan 4 for 6 from 3, Ob 4 for 6, Dan 4 for 4. Those guys can get some easy buckets from those feeds.
You know, another weapon you guys have is getting to the free throw line and then making them. Coming in, you guys lead the Big 12 in free throw shooting. You shot 77% from the line today.
Who would have thunk coming back from Germany?
I was going to let you say that.
We had that thought.
But I think that goes to one thing. It goes to the guys put in the work, and when you put in work, good things happen. So kudos to them, and again, a lot of positive. We almost had. I mean, you get that 80%. That's really impressive.
Yeah. We saw TV had a shot of Tunde's mom, who is here. How great is that to have her here?
Oh yeah. So I mean, Tunde loves it because he gets some special cooking. Nothing like home cooking. She'll be here through the beginning of January, so nice. It's awesome having her here.
Nice. Did you see the improvement you wanted in your team going into this game?
Most definitely. And you know what? To get a win like this over a team like Southern, you'd take that every day of the week and twice on Sunday, no pun intended.
Well, so everybody's kind of wondering, what does the break look like for you? I know you wanted to play 2 and 3 days to give these guys a little extra time at Christmas. Do you give them a workout plan? I mean, what do you do when they leave here?
You know what? The beauty of this is most of them will be home by the 22nd. So you get the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. By the 26th, you're mentally starting to get back in it. And then after that, I mean, they know the mental and physical wear and tear of the Big 12. So 3 days just isn't enough because normally 1 day travel, 1 day back travel, and then you don't get a chance to enjoy family and decompress. And we want them decompressed and fresh, come back for Big 12 play.
Nice. Well, congratulations on the win. Merry Christmas to you, and thanks for the visit.
Well, and thank all the Baylor fans that showed up at the 254. Thanks for going to early church or getting Pastor done on time to get here. Good thing is I got 4 p.m. service
there
coming up.
There you go, 4 p.m.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations. Coach Drew's postgame comments brought to you, as always, by Alliance Bank. Alliance Bank, your Central Texas business bank. And Caden Powell's going to sit down with us now. We look forward to visiting with him. To remind you, the numbers for Caden that Pat gave us earlier today: 6 points, 15 rebounds on the day. Caden, by our count, that's 31 rebounds in your last 2 games, man. You have set that bar pretty high.
Yes, just doing what I can to help us win.
That's great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How that's important to you. That's important to the team, isn't it, for you to put up those kind of numbers on the boards?
Yes, just we get stops. We want to play defense once every time down, so you got to finish it with a rebound, and so I'm going to do what I can to help us out on that end.
You know, we talk over here about what a great communicator you are on the floor. That's something that people don't know about or maybe take for granted. Talk about that a little bit. You're on the baseline. You can see the defense better than anybody else. That's a significant part of what you're back there to do, right?
Yeah, just to help everybody out. My job is really to kind of get everybody in their spots and cover for them where needed. And one thing I know that the guards really appreciate is they never have to worry about getting hit by a random screen. They'll always hear me say something so they know where it is, so they're not getting wiped out.
That's huge. That's really big. What about for you guys? You got one more non-conference game after Christmas, then Big 12 is here. Is the team on the trajectory you would like, the total team effort, you know, with Big 12 play right around the corner?
Yes, I think the most improved place that we've been is just on defense, and that's been a huge thing, and especially going into conference play. You're going to have to rely on your defense night in, night out to win you games. It's not ball might not always go in the hoop, and so for us to just keep constantly improving on the defensive end, that'll help us throughout the rest of the year.
So what are your plans for Christmas? I mean, obviously you guys don't want to lose the shape that you're in. I put Coach Drew on the spot a little bit. What is the players' perspective on what you're going to do between now and Christmas?
Well, I'm going to be here. I'm from here, so I'll be here. I'll probably come in the gym, shoot, do some running, maybe hit the stairs up in here a couple of times, keep the legs fresh. But also just to recover, and then we have a couple days to kind of get your legs back under you. And so I know everybody's going to enjoy their break, of course, but come back ready to work harder.
Can we tell you how glad we are that you're right here at home? You're right here in Waco for Christmas.
I'm glad to be here. Glad to be home. I don't have to travel. I can just go home. I know everybody else is getting to go see their families and hop on plane flights right now. But I can go, I can stay here, I can do whatever I really want in Waco. I can just stay home. So it's always nice. I don't have to hop on the flight. I can just drive.
Yeah. You know, one of the nice things, too, that John and I have noticed and others notice about this team is you guys really seem to like each other. And there is chemistry, certainly on the floor, but off the floor as well.
Yes. We make it a point just to, help each other out, acts of service and take care of each other on the court, off the court. So we hang out. Like yesterday, me, Drew Perry, Iggy, and Mayo went to go eat. So just little things like that off the court really helps on the court stuff. And I know we get our chances to hang out, and we really just enjoy to do that off the court.
Final thought, you mentioned Drew Perry. Drew gets a 3. Will gets 2 threes late in the game. How great is that for you guys to support them and them contribute?
This is just great to see. We got them on the court, and they took hold of that opportunity and went 3 for 3. So we're all glad that they were able to get on the floor and obviously hit those shots.
That was so cool.
Yes.
That was great. Caden, thanks for the visit. We appreciate it. Congratulations on the win, and Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas to y'all. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Caden Powell with us. Waco's own Caden Powell back here in his hometown, and another outstanding game. 15 rebounds today for Caden Powell in the win, 111-67, Baylor over Southern. Take a break. Back with more on the First Central Credit Union postgame show after this. Brought to you by the First Central Credit Union. Everything we do for you. Here on the Baylor Sports Media Network.
It's the wrap-up the year sales event at Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Waco. Drive the stunning 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee L with 0% financing for 60 months. Or take $1,500 in combined bonus cash. Plus,